I'm having a horrible fucking day. Twitch has banned the word bimbo from being in titles. I went to go set my title today. McKay, thank you so much for the 4 months. But I went to go set my title today, and it's like, oh, this word may interfere with Twitch moderation settings. Bimbo? Fucking bimbo? Xanax, thank you for the sub. I can't say fucking bimbo anymore. Are you fucking serious? Annie, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. How are you? Um, but himbo still works. Junie, thank you for the 2 gifted. But himbo still works. Himbo's fine. Himbo's okay. And you know what? If they take himbo, then I'm gonna start using thembo. Because I use all pronouns, motherfucker. You can't fucking contain me. And then I'll think of a new fucking. I'll go through all the pronouns until I can get fucking bimbo back. I don't give a fuck because I use any of them, motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking pissed. Also, I made my G Fuel way too strong. Okay, because I'm like a piece of shit and I was like lazy, so I was just trying to pour it directly from the canister into my cup instead of like, taking a spoonful like you're supposed to. And there is a fuck ton of G Fuel. Like a cope, like, look how dark it is. Like this is a black cup. You could see it's bright fucking orange. I made copious amounts of G Fuel. That's way too strong. And so if you see me like, when I drink it, that is why. But also use code Gengar on G Fuel for a discount. Please. Also, if you notice my mini fridge is missing, it's because I was trying to take photos with it. And then I couldn't get any good photos because I hate myself. So that's why my G Fuel mini fridge is missing. But we'll be giving away a mini fridge soon. So there's that. Anyway, Junie, thank you for another gifted. Bubs, thank you so much. Big Octopus, thank you. Hi Scan, thank you so much. Tay Time, thank you so much. Mads, thank you. And Unavailable Jules, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you. Lots of new people. Those are all new subs. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you for all the new subs. Appreciate you. Hair looks magnificent. I don't know how to style hair. I tried my best. I don't know. This side looks better. The black side, I like that it's kind of hard to see because you can't tell how jacked it is. Because this side still curls and this side doesn't. Also, it looks yellow. I can't get the yellow patches out of my hair. I've bleached it 3 times. They're just there. Yes, I've toned it. Yes, I use purple shampoo. As you can see, it only makes the white part, and I just can't get the yellow out of my hair. It's permanently there until I grow it out, so that's annoying. Oh my god, so many people are subbing. Holy fuck. Roarswag, thank you. Tox Ace, thank you. Jewel Drops, thank you so much. Immortal Buff, thank you. Saffron, or is it Saffron? Or Saffron? Anyway, thank you for the Prime. Lila, thank you. Purity Ring, thank you for the Prime. Shadow Pup, thank you. Gothic Mergirl, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry if I missed names. I don't have my headset on today. Yeah, anyway. This is me trying to style hair. I'm not the best at it. Natatui, thank you for the Prime. Kiara, thank you for the resub. 2 months. Congrats. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, I figured I'd talk to you guys for a bit and then maybe play some Genshin if that's cool. I don't know. I have no idea. My lighting situation's real weird today. I can't figure it out. I just look weird today. If I make it darker, do I look better? If I'm just like, the less visible I am, the better I look. No. Can't figure it out. Ghostina, thank you for the Prime. Try really dark purple shampoo. I do. It's not gonna come out, I don't think. It's just like, it's in my hair. Like, I have yellow patches and they're not gonna go away. I just have to, my hair does this a lot. My hair doesn't respond well to bleach. It's just like, if it's yellow, it's yellow. It won't lift. Like, it refuses to. I bleached it 3 times. It's not coming out. I've toned it 3 times. And also I use purple shampoo every goddamn day. Rains, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Holy shit, thank you so much. Thank you. And Stormy, thank you for resubbing with Prime. I appreciate you. Marzia, thank you so much. Or Mariza. Space Cadaver, thank you for the sub. Kelsey, thank you for the Prime. 3 months, holy shit, thank you. Anyway, complaining about hair. The Do. Do. Yes, get your nose pierced. Don't be a pussy. Final Susan, thank you so much for the prime. What do you guys want to talk about today? How's your New Year's Eve? I spent most of yesterday crying on my couch and playing Animal Crossing. That wasn't a joke. If you saw the tweet. Casey, thank you for the sub. Milk, thank you so much for the 9 months. I love you so much. You're the best. And then I played Dead by Daylight with some friends. So was it. And then I fell asleep in VC with other friends. So it was chill. I didn't do anything. It was a bad cry. I was having a bad day yesterday. Asking my shirt. It's Gloomy Bear. Available on the Gloomy Bear website. Not spons. Immortal Bob, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. A blue toner could work. I did. I used a blue bleach. So I guess not a blue toner, but I used like a blue bleach. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna lift. I think it is what it, because even my hairstylist couldn't get it to lift. So I think it's just, my hair just does this. Like, it just refuses to, like, if it wants to be yellow in, like, certain patches, it won't lift. It's just what it does. You couldn't tell, but, like, when I first bleached my hair half and half on the other side, the whole back was super yellow, but because it was the back, none of you guys ever saw it. Like, the front was, like, white and, like, super lifted, but the back was still, like, super dark yellow. But you couldn't see it until, like, I basically just had to, like, grow it out. Like, it's just my hair. I don't know. My chemicals and my hormones, I don't know. There's a reason for it, probably scientifically, but I don't know what it is. Hey, Bilzo, what the fuck is up? You've been popping in. You're always in streams, man. I always see you in chats. You're always around. How you doing, buddy? Sully, thank you so much for the prime. Gengar chain is sick. Thank you so much. It is fake, guys. I couldn't afford a real one. But it still looks just as cool, and nobody can tell the difference, so. Subtext with the fucking 100. Holy shit. You guys are going off today. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Thank you so much. Subtext. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh my god. You guys are so nice to me today. I'm gonna cry again. Holy shit. Lavender, thank you for the prime. I'm so emo. I'm so emo right now. I'm so emotional. Did I play Security Breach already? No, I gotta figure out how to get it to work. Are you playing Genshin Impact today? Probably. I'm gonna chat for a bit, and then if things go stale, I'm gonna play Genshin. So I'm excited about that. And I'll have face cam this time, so that's fun. Oh, I gotta set that up. I didn't set it up. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I should have set that up before stream. How do you feel about the new year 2022? I don't care. Time doesn't matter, you know? Like, yeah, it's a new year, but, like, time's not real. So, like, what are you gonna do? What's the healing process like for piercings? You don't want to get infected? If you go to a good, clean piercer, you shouldn't have an infection. It's not hard to take care of. Every piercer recommends something different, so you would have to talk to a professional piercer for that, not me. Subtext another 100? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Thank you. Thank you so much. Please be responsible with your money, though. I get a little concerned when you guys give a lot, but also thank you so much. But also, like, please be responsible. Holy fuck. Thank you. Thank you so much. Popping the fuck off. Y Badge, thank you for the prime. Castrifer, thank you for the 8 months. That's so sweet of you, Subtext. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. Yeah. Bitch Charming, thank you for the prime. Are you being responsible with your money? Please tell me you are. Please tell me you are. I'm just nervous. I'm like, I get scared. Subtext, thank you for another. I just got 300 gifted subs. What? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, what the fuck? Reigns, thank you for the 10 gifted. I don't even know. How do I move on from this? Tatatori, thank you for the prime. And Mrs. Rock, thank you for the 2 months. How are you? Subtext. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. You covered my rent this month. Thank you. I appreciate it. Holy fuck. Remember, was anybody there? Remember the first time I got 100 gifted subs and I cried? And I just sobbed? Thank you. Subtext, thank you so much. King Clarity, yeah, copy my hairstyle. It's not original. There's no such thing as copying. I hate when people say that shit. You copy, go ahead. It's inspiration. Himbo, thank you so much for the sub. Subtext, thank you. Thank you again for 400. You're fucking nuts. Thank you so much. I hope, again, please be responsible with your money, but thank you so much. This is fantastic. Oh my god. What's a himbo? Twitch has censored me from using bimbo. So himbo's the male version. Because I use all pronouns, I'm a himbo today. Because Twitch won't let me be a bimbo. It is what it is. I'm getting a lot of compliments on my eyeliner today. Thank you so much. Dude, I like struggled on it today. Like it was like it took me like usually takes me 3 minutes. It took me like 45 today. It was horrible. And Aroused Giraffe, 13 months. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Love you. Yeah, we love subtext. Everybody, if you go ahead and give the sub, make sure you say thank you to subtext. And another 500? Are you nuts? You are so generous. Holy fuck, thank you. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. Thank you for giving subs. Subtext, thank you so much. Oh my god. I've never had this much money before. What do I do with it? Subtext, thank you so goddamn much. Holy fuck. Chaotic Jerry, thank you for the sub. Scorpio girlfriend, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. Tattoo money, so true. But I don't feel comfortable booking tattoos right now. In the Loft, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You guys are all so generous tonight. Holy fuck, you guys are... I broke 300k sub, not 300k. Imagine 300k subs. Holy shit, I can't fucking read. 300k, bro. I wouldn't. I'd shut down my channel. 3,000 subs. I broke 3,000. Holy shit. I don't know if I've ever done that before. If I did, I've only done it once. So thank you for 3,000. Holy fuck. Chaotic Jerry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Did you get a MILF for Christmas? No. And I'm really disappointed about it. I just wanted a hot MILF under my fucking... I'm a subathon when I have streaming stamina. That's why I'm trying to stream more. I don't think I'd do like an endless uncapped one. But I would try to do like a, you know... I'll try to do one someday. Probably 24 hours, probably the most I could ever do. Evelyn, thank you so much for the 2 months. Aw. I'm glad I could help you out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Sinister Softy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. We stand subtext. Subtext our hero, subtext our beloved. Subtext, thank you so much. Immortal Buff with another 5 gifted. You guys are crazy today. Are you guys good? Oh my god. And this is all new people too. I don't reckon these are new names. Thank you. Thank you. Inevitable Mango, thank you for the Prime. You guys are so sweet. I don't even... I'm in my rich arc now. 2022, baby. Manifestation. I'm wealthy. Thank you so much. Subtext, are you okay? Genuinely. Okay, please look at me in the eyes. Are you good? Thank you so much. But thank you. But are you being financially responsible? I just need to make sure because that's what I worry about. This is really cool, but also I'm are you good? Thank you so much though. But also why? Why me? Thank you. Oh my god. Losing my marbles, thank you for the Prime. Me too, also, by the way. Literally me too. Mads, thank you for the 5 gifted. Crystalline Dragon, thank you for the gifted. And Avalon, thank you for the gifted. Subtext, thank you so much. Dovahkiin, thank you for the 3 months. 66 subtext, holy shit, thank you so much. Don't clear out your account, man. Subtext BFF, are you okay? What is happening? Is this real? Am I dreaming? Is this a real stream? I don't know what's happening right now. You've gifted 666 subs. Deserved. Thank you. I think you should cap it at that. I think that's a good number to leave off on, but thank you so much. 666. Thank you. Jewel drops, thank you. Is this real? Is this a real stream? I'm like so confused right now. Oh my god. Imagine I was like, well, that's enough of stream today, everybody. I made my rent. I just end here. I'm good. Thank you so much for being here today. The job is done. Oh, Pam, that's really sweet of you. Thank you for the bits. It hasn't even been 30. I'm just like, alright, guys, I'm out of here. Tori, thank you so much. Yeah, that is true. I love an impulsive buy. This shirt was an impulsive buy. I mean, it was only $20, but it was worth it. I am Jordy, thank you for the sub. Your dad Jelly, thank you. Andy, thank you for the prime. Love you too. Thank you. What just happened? I don't know if you know this, but we actually like you. Oh my god. I have such a hard time understanding how I'm perceived. I gotta stop talking so much about like mental health and like my brain, like, because I talk about it way too much on here. Like, I really gotta chill the fuck out. Like, I'm really tired of being the mental illness streamer who just talks about how mentally ill she is for 3 fucking hours and then leaves. Because what the fuck, and like all my health problems. But like, no, I have like no perception of how I'm perceived. Like, I'm like fully convinced that I'm like extremely hated and disliked and like disgusting. So like when you guys are like, oh no, we like you, I'm like, what? No, you don't. Like, it just goes 1A and it just, I don't know. I'm trying to get better with it. Andy Pandy, thank you for the prime. I'm getting better with it. I'm like trying to like talk about streaming more positively and like and it's been working and like just I'm trying to be more positive about things and look at things more positively, but it's so hard for me to like accept people liking me because nobody ever likes me. You know what I mean? Kira Knight, thank you so much for the sub. This is crazy. I'm like, I don't even know what to do now. Subtext again, thank you so much. You made this stream. This was a very intense 20 minutes. Thank you. Junie, thank you for the 6 months. Love you. Or just June. Oh, June B. I read it wrong. Sorry. Thank you. Julia, thank you for the 3 months. That's just safe space because of how raw you are. It's hard to not censor myself. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I like being transparent about my mental health, so when I do act crazy, you guys, like, know that I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I get a little weird. On streams and on Twitter. So when I act like nuts, it's like, oh, she's having a breakdown. So you guys, like, know. I don't want any, like, surprises. You know what I mean? Because, like, if I was just, like, acting like this and you guys didn't know I was, like, nuts, it'd be, like, you know, a little different. But, like, you know, at least you guys, like, know I'm crazy going into this. I think you're helping destigmatize mental health. I try to, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, you all are crazy. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Pretty sane for a Twitch streamer. That's true. Misty, thank you so much. Nana, thank you for the 4 months. I love you. I love you. I can't even talk. You ever play Minecraft? No. I have on stream before, but I don't think I'll do that. Just not my type of thing. Also not the kind of audience I want to cultivate. Honestly, I identify with a lot of struggles you share. You're my comfort streamer, especially Genshin streams. Oh, thank you, Junie. Again, I'm probably gonna play Genshin today at some point. Hold on, I want to read that message. Companies you go. Yeah. It took me a very long time to find, like, a friend group that, like, you know, is cool with me. Esther Bunny, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Like, I feel like when I get sappy, do you want to get emotional? Do you want to get sappy? I've been reflecting a lot on, like, my friends. And, like, I feel like I've just been, like, reminiscing on my life. Subtext, thank you for the bits. Holy shit, thank you. Going off today. Thank you so much, man. Or person, whoever you are, whatever you are, thank you. But I was just like, I don't know. I feel like it's just like my whole life has just like been like building to the second like I was able to finally meet my friends. Um and like the people I'm currently friends with. And like I've never felt like more like accepted in a group before and like more like understood. Like which is like so weird because like I always like felt like I'd have to change and like censor a lot of parts of myself to like fit in and like make myself fit. But with like Corpse and Tina and like Carl and like Brooke, like I never have to do that. Like they like me as I am, and like all my weird, uncomfortable jokes that sometimes make things a little awkward. You know, like they're like they like me and they encourage me to do well, and it's like I never thought I'd have like friends that like I just felt so truly comfortable with and like so myself with. And it's like very like refreshing and nice and so weird to have, but I'm so thankful for them. Like I never like knew what it was like to like be understood until like I became friends with that group of people. Like they really are just like the best. Like I don't know. I couldn't do any of this shit without them. Like I really couldn't. Like I'm so thankful for all of them. I don't know. I've been really sappy lately. I've just been really emotional about my friend. I'm like in love with all my friends, as you guys know. So like I talk about them a lot. But like I just like I'm so happy with them and I'm so thankful for them. And again, I struggled a lot like finding friends like just in my life. So like to have the ones I have now, it's like holy fuck. Like I will do anything for you. Like if they ever need anything, like I will drop everything. Like you need a limb, like I will give you my right arm. Like I don't need it. Like you know, I would do anything for any single one of them. Muffin, thank you so much for the 8 months. Do you still keep up with the undercut? I do. It's like awkward to show though. It's like there's no like flattering way to show the back of you. You know? I don't have a good back profile and there's no flattering way to show my fucking undercut. Someone asked how I met Corpse, and I first saw him when Anthony Padilla interviewed him. Well, the first time I like actually like I know who he was. First like actually watched something of him when Anthony Padilla interviewed him for the first time when he did the Faceless YouTubers video. And then 3 months later, I blew up on the internet and I went viral. And then he followed me, and I was like, that's the guy from Anthony Padilla interview. He seems like a really cool dude. I really liked him. So I followed him back, and then we became friends. And then, you know, he wrote a song, and then he blew up again. And, you know, the rest is history. Effing Moa, thank you for the sub. Does the back of your head get cold? I have hair covering. If I'm wearing my hair down, no. But if I like have my hair in like the pigtails and I'm like walking around and I have like a fresh undercut, then yes. Jen Chaotic, thank you so much. But it's only if my hair's up, not if it's like down. Do you miss emo night concerts? Desperately, desperately. Dude, I want to go to a show so bad, but it's just like the world is fucked up right now. So I didn't go home for the holidays or anything, and you know, I guess we'll see what happens from here on out. I don't know. Undercut maintenance is killing me. Yeah, it's not too big of a deal, I feel like, because I don't go anywhere. So, like, nobody ever sees it. So it's really not too big of a deal. But, like, once you get it, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I want to get rid of it. Like, I'm screwed. Like, it's gonna take forever to grow out. Like, it's horrible. But it is what it is. Bestie, drop your music recommendations. Guys, I have my Spotify. It's public. You can just look at it. I just made a new playlist, by the way. A little bit of a bent playlist. Just it's kind of like not really newer songs, but just songs I've been listening to lately. Not all of them go together, but like it makes sense in my brain. So yeah, so I have a new playlist on my Spotify. It's the first one. And Lychee, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Yeah, so go look at my Spotify. How do you pronounce Longevin? Like that. How did I meet Tina? Corpse introduced me to Tina. He also introduced me to Brooke and Carl. Tina, yeah, Corpse brought me into that group because... Do you guys remember that one stream when I, like, did, like... I tried to do, like, red, like, eyeshadow under my eyes, and then everybody just made fun of me and told me I looked ugly and I looked like shit. And I just ended up crying and ending stream. Do you guys remember that? When you guys bullied me off stream? Yeah, well, it was that day, and it was, like, March, and I started crying, and then I was crying, alone in my room. And then Corpse was like, hey, like, I'm in, like, this, like, friend group called, like, Salad Gang. I feel like you get along with them. Do you want to, like, be friends with them? And I was like, okay. And then, yeah, and then, he introduced me to everybody. Yes, I remember. Yeah, who was there for that stream in March? I used to have a really bad chat, guys. I mean, it's still kind of rough sometimes, but I used to have a really mean chat. Like, you guys did not like me. I don't know if any of you, some of them are still here. I'm sure the people who are still here are, like, the normal ones. But, like, my chat did not like me for, like, my first, like, year of Twitch streaming. Like, they all fucking hated me. Like, only recently, within the past, like, 2 months, have, like, you guys started being nice to me. They were so mean to me. They hated everything I did. They would just bully me and tell me I was terrible and I sucked all the time. Like, I had a horrible chat. And I would just get sexually harassed, and it was like I had the worst like stream, like I had the, and that's why I didn't stream a lot because like it's so discouraging when your chat fucking hates you. And it wasn't like in a I guess sometimes in a playful roast way, but when people are actively being mean to you and people are playfully roasting and there's no tone indicators, like I can't like tell what's going on in chat. So like it made me more hypersensitive because like I can't tell like what's a roast and like what's serious, and like I was like so used to being insulted on stream that like I don't know. So anyways, that's why I encourage the use of tone indicators in my chat if you're being like sarcastic or something, so I don't yell at you, because I get like I have like a natural offense mechanism now. But it is what it is. Yeah, the internet just like I'm not, and again I know I'm not a likable person. I'm a tough pill to swallow. You know, I'm an acquired taste. I am. I know that. I've known that my whole life. Layla, thank you so much. Like not most people like I'm not an easy person to like, you know, like watch or like enjoy, even just on a day-to-day basis, even just as a person. So like I'm used to it, but it was just so wild, you know? Like looking back, I'm like, what the fuck? Serious question, pork roll or Taylor ham? It's Taylor ham, baby. Is that Skyrim music in the background? No, it's Genshin Impact. Very slightly. I have it open, because I'm probably going to end up playing that. Do tongue piercings bleed? When you first get them, yeah. Or if they get, like, infected or some shit. Emma, you made me cry once. I'm so sorry, Judy. I'm also just, like, I mean, like, when I yell at you, I'm also, like, half sarcastic, too. Like, don't take me seriously if I yell at you. Unless, like, you said something, like, really fucked up, you know? It depends. Like, sometimes I, like, roast back. But then, like, yeah, I don't know. Tone is so hard. Berserk, thank you so much. It's just so hard to read tone in chat. Like I don't think I have a problem with like tone as much on like other, like when I'm not on a live stream. Like if I'm like reading tweets and stuff and like you don't use a tone indicator, like I can tell what's a joke and what's not typically. But when I'm in like a Twitch chat, it's really hard for me to tell like what's legitimate, like people like not fucking with me or people just like joking. Like I can't, it's really hard to tell in a Twitch chat. I heard you roast Corpse on Friday the 13th and I immediately liked you. I'm so glad. Didn't he say you and Corpse beat the shit out of each other? Yeah, we do. That's how we show love. Would you ever get dermal piercings? No, they're not worth it. I won't get any more piercings, probably. It's not worth the scarring. Emma's the funny friend. You just have to understand their humor. Exactly. I'm also I'm just joking. I'm just a little funny guy, man. I'm just out here joking, telling my little jokes. I'm just a funny little guy. I made tea, but like the tea bag exploded, and now there's just like whatever the fuck was in the tea bag, like, well, in my tea. And I'm like, do I just drink that? Will that like fuck me up if I just like drink the plant or whatever the fuck is in it? Can I do that? It's, I don't know which bag it's ginger tea. Yeah, the tea leaves. It's ginger. I don't know what to do. I'm like, it just like exploded. Maybe strain it. I'm so lazy. And also I'm on stream. I'm not gonna get up. I don't care if it's gross. I'm too lazy. I don't have a strainer, actually. I don't even have a pasta strainer. Can you see that? Not really. I don't want to lift it. It's kind of hot. It tastes like plant. Dobby, thank you so much. For oh, 10 gift. Oh, not 10 gifted. 1 gifted. I can't read. Holy fuck. But Dobby, thank you. Little Yeoman, thank you for the 5 months. I can't read. Are you from Jersey? Yes. It's not that bad. Do you like coffee or tea more? 2 different things. I don't really drink coffee. I just drink G Fuel. Advice for after high school? I dropped out of high school. And then I worked at GameStop. What's your favorite Mitski song? I don't have one. I don't think. Maybe Townie. Maybe that. Oh, maybe Brand New City. Maybe, probably Brand New City. Would you ever do a room tour? No, I don't want to get doxxed and killed. Listen to Ice Nine Kills. I listened to them when they first came out. Like years and years and years ago. Like years ago. Like in like 2013. I don't know if they first came out, but they were like really a small band at the time. Yeah, oh my god, I haven't thought about them in so long. What is it? The greatest story ever told? That was like I loved, when I was like 14, I was like the deepest, like edgiest shit to me. And what was it? Product of Hate? Was that also Ice Nine Kills? M-Core, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Listen to Break-Ins. I love Break-Ins. We're Break-In stands here. Listen to Phoebe Bridgers. I haven't sat down and really listened to her yet. I really got to. Like, I know I'll like her. I just, like, haven't, like, sat down and, like, listened to her music yet. I'm so late. Favorite Bring Me the Horizon song? It Never Ends. Mad, thank you so much for the Prime. Listen to Penelope Scott. Love her. MCR, yes. Oh my god. Guys, look at my Spotify. You can go through my Spotify following. You can go through my playlist. You can see everything I listen to. Maybe not everything, but most things I listen to. There's a lot of artists I gotta explore still and like sit down and listen to. And again, I just made a new playlist. Inspired by Are You Satisfied by Marina. Because that's how I've been feeling lately. So it's a good playlist and you should go listen to it and follow it because I worked hard on it. And if anybody can recognize what the photo is from, or where the photo of the playlist was taken, you get nothing, but you get the pride of knowing what that is. Matt Sappy, thank you so much. Ever listen to Olivia Rodrigo? I've never heard of her before. I don't have a favorite Halsey song. I love every song that she has ever made. She is perfect and she's never messed anything up. Anyway, go look at my Spotify. Go look at my Spotify. Yo, I'm just drinking leaves. It's not a good experience. Oh, it's all in my mouth. It's not ideal. I'm gonna put that down now. Needed that tea. I needed the ginger for my tummy. Alice in the Willow Tree, thank you for the prime. Do you have any plants? No. I tried to have succulents when I first moved here, but then I killed them immediately. So. Guys, you guys aren't looking at my Spotify. You guys keep asking me about music artists. And I told you to look at my Spotify. I don't know why you guys aren't listening to me right now. When most of the artists you were asking me about, I listened to, and you can see that on my Spotify. Because I listen to everything. What's your MBTI? I'm an INFP. You follow Olivia but said you've never heard of her. Do you know sarcasm? Benadryl, thank you so much for the prime. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys want to talk about anything else? Lydia, I'm sorry. I'm just fucking around with you. I'm being a dick today. Anyway, I'm just like, sometimes it's just quirky to just like be like mean. What was I gonna talk about? I don't know. Favorite Spider-Man? I don't watch Spider-Man. I get bitches. Betty White passed away. Are we sad? Yes, I'm very... Nobody... Who's happy that Betty White died? I was so fucking pissed. I opened Hulu last night so I could watch Adventure Time. And it's like, you know, you click on it and like right away it's just like Golden Girls, you know, because like they're trying to advertise it to you, you know, because like she's like, which is so weird how like companies try to like freshly capitalize off somebody's death, but that's a whole other fucking discussion. But it was just like so sad. I mean, like I'm happy. I mean, like they're all together now and it's like cute, but also I was like, fuck, that fucking hurt, you know, like having slapped on your face like big as fuck, like on the Hulu like homepage. I was like, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Glad she made it to 100. We love Betty White. Have you played the Diamond and Pearl remake? I did, but I didn't finish it. I just kind of was like, yeah, it's Diamond and Pearl. It's a pretty good remake. It's pretty similar. People saying she died at 99. No, she didn't. She made it to 100. Like, yeah, she was, but like, no, she wasn't. Like, she made it to 100, you know? Like, I'm not taking that, we're not taking that away from Betty White. She's 100. I don't care. She died at 100. Stop saying that she died before it. We're giving it to her. She earned it. Okay? Besides, the past 2 years have been like 10 alone. So honestly, she should be like 109. Because the past 2 years have been like 10. So she made it. No fucking argument. Favorite song right now? Oh my god. It's like a guilty pleasure song. What the fuck is it called? By the Living Tombstones. Do. My Ordinary Life by the Living Tombstone. Dude, obsessed with it. Obsessed with it. It's like my guilty pleasure song. I love cosplayer music. It's so fun. TikTok music. And the reason I'm attached to it is because like Aviva Sophia, my favorite TikToker, and also one of my favorite streamers, if you don't watch Aviva Sophia, like send her like the most love in the world because she's just fucking precious and I adore her. But she made like a billion, not a billion, she made like a handful like of like TikTok videos like lip syncing to the same verse from that song. And like it was so catchy. And also like I just love watching Aviva's TikToks. So it got it stuck in my head. And then I became obsessed with that song because Aviva kept using it. Can you play it on stream right now? I don't know. I don't know if it's copyright available, but I'm not gonna mess around with it. But it's a good song. It's on my new playlist. So it's the third song on my new playlist. So if you haven't listened to my playlist, it's there. It doesn't even fit in with the playlist. That's one of the songs that doesn't fit with my playlist, but like I just wanted it there because I've been listening to it a lot. Thematically it kind of fits, but like sound-wise it doesn't really match the rest of the playlist. That's okay. Somebody just put Love Like You lyrics in my chat. Like, why are you trying to make me sob my eyes out right now? I love Aviva so much. Me too. I stan her so hard. Like, I know her, but I'm a stan. I just think she's incredible. Sorry, reading chat. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a good year too. I want to pronounce your name right. Zawake? Did I get that right? Thank you so much for the prime. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. Best live act you've ever seen? I've seen a lot of really good ones. It depends on what you're going for. Sage Jolie, thank you so much. This is like, I don't know many people who listen to them, but New Politics are phenomenal performers. Lydia, thank you so much for the sub. New Politics, like I saw them with Dreamers and the Rex back in like 2018. And it was like the best show I'd ever been to. Like, I mean, the Rex are fantastic performers too. I love the Rex. I love seeing them. Nick's a homie of mine, so like that's really cool. Love the Rex. They're fantastic performers. Nick has such a good fucking stage presence. Chef's kiss. I'm trying to think. Who else? I don't know. That show meant a lot to me. That was a good show. I miss live concerts so much. I love how we made a Nightbot for League and Arcane. Thank you so much. I just saw the Rex live with the Driver era. Me too. The Rex are great. Ryome? Ryonme? I can't tell if it's 2 words or 1. I'm sorry I got your name wrong, but thank you so much for the fucking gifted sub. I can't fucking read. You seen MCR live? No. And it haunts me every day. We bought tickets to the reunion, we being me and my mom. But, you know, that tour's been pushed back, you know, a billion times. So I don't know if that's even gonna happen. That means I have to go back to fucking New Jersey to go see them. But yeah. Someday I'll see them live. Someday. I just want to hear the Sharpest Lives live so bad. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. I just want to see them so desperately. I would do anything to see My Chemical Romance. Are you coming to the Newark show? I will be. So if you're there. I want to see Marina live. I've also never seen Marina live, and it like devastates me. I want to see Marina so goddamn bad. You got Bad Bunny tickets? Nice. Thoughts on AJR? A lot of people hate them. I do too. It's theater kid music. I thought they were cute when they first came out, but then all their songs just sounded the same. Sorry, reading chat. First concert I ever went to was Black Veil Brides. Because I was a little emo. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I was a Black Veil Brides kid. I was 13. Should you make your own blanket or just buy one? If you can buy one, go ahead. Also, I love your name. A gay typling bard. So true. Venti from Genshin. Baby Ray, thank you for the prime. I mean, if you can make one, you're capable of it. I think that's fucking sick. Homemade stuff is cool, but if you need one immediately, then buy it. Have you seen the clip of Tina singing Prima Donna Girl? Of course. I adore Tina. We've jammed to it together. We were in the car, and she was like, can you put on Prima Donna Girl? And we were like, can you put on Prima Donna Girl? Bitch, let's fucking go. It was fucking awesome. What are you gonna do a stream with Tina? Tomorrow, at 3 p.m. EST, Tina is doing a watch party for Bee and Puppy Cat. Squid Punk, thank you for the prime. The whole show is only an hour long. It's not like Total Drama Island, so you want to be there at 3 EST. Otherwise, you're gonna miss it. Because I think the whole series is only an hour long. But yeah, so 3 EST, Tina's streaming. a Bee and Puppy Cat watch party. It's gonna be me, Corpse, Jack Manifold, Callahan, Carl. Who else? Who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody, I think. Let me go look. Let me double check. Sorry to the person I missed. Don't fucking cancel me. I have a bad brain. Oh, and Foolish. I'm sorry, Foolish. I'm so sorry. I knew. At least I knew I was missing somebody. At least I didn't, like, totally forget. You know, you gotta give me credit for that. Come on, guys. I'm doing better. My memory. I'm working on it. I don't know who else. Other people might show up. I have no idea. But as far as I know, that should be the lineup. But yeah, so, you know, Tina stream tomorrow. 3 p.m. EST. Don't fucking miss it. We're all gonna vibe. Jay Wears Shoes, thank you for the prime. Electric Brain, thank you so much. I love how Tina draws. Dude, me too. I want to, like, secretly get one of Tina's drawings tattooed behind her back. Because I know she won't, she doesn't want me to get one. So I want to secretly get it. I want to get, like, the little Gengar she drew with me. Just, like, real tiny somewhere. So I can surprise her one day. Just freak her out. I adore Tina's art style. Like, I can barely draw, you know? And, like, her art style is, like, the art style I was always trying to achieve. Like, every time I tried to do art, like, I always wanted, like, an art style like that. And, like, Tina's art style is the exact art style I've always wanted. Tina's really sweet. She's, like, helped me. I don't post my drawings online because, like, I'm not good. And I'm, like, just practicing. You know what I mean? But Tina, like, taught me how to use Procreate. And she, like, gave me all these tips and tricks and stuff like that. And it's, like, really cute and, like, fun. She, like, sat there and, like, taught me, you know, on the iPad how to draw. And it was really sweet. And I love Tina. She gave me little art lessons. Capybara, thank you for the prime. I know, she's so sweet. Like, literally a fucking angel. Like, I would do anything for Tina. Can you show us Tina's art? It's on Twitter. Why, bitch? Thank you so much. I think you are great. Do I have a middle name? No. We see a drawing practice stream with you and Tina in the future. If she ever wanted to. I think it'd be fun to do a little drawing stream with her. You just doodle together. Drawing with someone is, like, so nice. Like, have you ever, like, sat down and, like, drew with another person or just, like, did, like, art stuff together? The stupid fucking fruit fly. I told you I have this fruit fly that, like, lives in my apartment and won't die. And I don't know what it's living off of, but, like, it just, like, doesn't die. It drives me nuts. Is your art anywhere online? I don't think so. I've, like, posted and deleted stuff on my private before, so if anybody, like, saved it. But I can't draw. Like, it's really just, like, sketches and doodles, like, I'll post occasionally. But I can't draw at all. If I get, like, good, I'll share stuff. But it's my art is mainly just for, like, me to, like, have and do. I can only draw things when I, like, I only really like to draw people. Wonka Buzz, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. How are you? What was I talking about? Oh, drawing. And, like, I only typically liked, like, I used to draw, like, a lot of, like, fan art or, like, characters and stuff. Like, I can only draw things or people I really, like, admire. So I just draw my friends a lot. And I feel like I'd be weird if I just posted drawings of, like, the Salad Gang all the time. You know? But, like, that's, like, mainly, like, who or, like, what I draw. Like, I just like to draw, like, me and my friends just because, like, I love them. I'm such a little, soft little baby. I am, okay? I really love my friends, and I'm just, like, really emotional, okay? They're so great. And I just sit there and I draw them. Because I miss them. But yeah. Draw Tina, I have multiple times. And sometimes I don't even send it to them. Like, I have so many drawings of, like, Corpse and Tina that I just have. Because I'm just weird. And I just miss them. I'm in love with all my friends. It is what it is. Like, I'm literally in love with every single one of them. Get you a Leo. I'm a Leo Venus. Get you a Leo Venus best friend because like they'll just be in love with you. I'm like, that's me and my friend. I'm in love with all of my friends. Draw Minx. I don't know if I could capture her pure sexiness and beauty in a drawing, but maybe one day. I drew Milk. I drew Milk once, actually. Milk, are you still in chat? I did draw Milk once. I did do that. I love Milk. That was fun. That was a good one. Draw yourself? I have. I just don't post my stuff. I loved it. I'm glad you liked it, Milk. It was like comparing like the drawing, like Milk did this incredible portrait of me. Like incredible portrait. Like to me, it's like still like one of the most accurate drawings I've ever seen of myself to this day. That like wasn't based off like an actual photo. Well, it's one thing to draw and like replicate a photo, and it's another thing to draw someone completely like without like using like a direct like exact reference. And Milk drew the most accurate portrait of me I've ever fucking seen. And it was fucking fantastic. And like, and then I drew like this little like cartoon. Again, my art style looks like a bad version of Tina's because that's what I've always wanted. So my art style looks like a bad version. So I drew like my like shitty little cartoon, and then it's like Milk's like gorgeous fucking portrait of me, and I think it's just so funny the little switch. But yeah. I prefer to draw cartoons. I can only draw cartoons. I'm like, I love drawing. I'm just a little cartoon. I'm a little cartoon bitch. I love cartoons. But I do like realistic art and stuff like that, and I can admire it. But I'm a little cartoon person. Do you deal with anxiety meeting friends who you made online? Somewhat. You know? Like... Depends. I mean, I was like kinda... It depends. It depends on the person. Some people, like, it's really bad. Some people, it's not. Princess Blurry Face, thank you so much. I think a lot of people, like, I met in, like, a group, so I wasn't, like, alone, at least, so it wasn't too bad. The first time I met Corpse and Tina, I was, like, so scared. I was so nervous. I was so freaked out. But then, it was fine. Again, but then I had a fantastic time, and it was cool. Everybody else I kind of met in a group, so I didn't really have time to be anxious. There's a couple people. I told you guys the story of when I met Minx and my entire soul, like, left my body. And, like, if I'm in the same room as Minx, I just can't fucking speak. I can't function. Like, I get so goddamn nervous. I'm just so down bad. It's so embarrassing. God, I'm fucking pathetic. But yeah, so I guess it depends on the person. Yeah. How do you make friends with all these people online without seeming weird? I've always had internet friends, like my entire life, and I've always like gotten along better. Polywog, thank you so much for the gifted. Princess Blurryface, did I thank you? I don't know, but thank you again. And Ghost Corpse, thank you for the prime. Anyway, I've always had internet friends. And, it's just, I don't know. I've just always felt more comfortable having internet friends. I've always felt more comfortable having online friends. It's just a better experience. I don't know. Cause like, when you're stuck with like, Meilu, thank you for the prime. When you're stuck with like only people like in your surroundings, I had like a very hard time like making friends and like finding people like I liked, and I ended up like settling a lot. Now it's kind of fucked up to say, but it's true. And they weren't too fond of me either, so it's okay to say. Oh, it's just Gabby. Okay, Gabby, thank you for the $30. Thank you so much. I'm glad I got your name. Yeah. Online friends? I don't know. I just always felt more comfortable with them. I always felt like I could be more myself around them. I've always just preferred having online friends. Kat, thank you for the gifted. People always ask for streaming advice, and what you have to do is just do it. Like, even, like, me now, I've been streaming more often the past, like, week, because, like, I've just been, like, just streaming, like, forcing myself to do it. I was gonna stream yesterday, but then I ended up, like, crying. Kat, thank you for the 3 gifted. I love you so much. I meant to stream yesterday, but then I was like crying all day, so I couldn't. But yeah, no, like my advice for streaming is like just do it. Don't worry too much about quality or anything because like everything is kind of learned over time. So like as long you don't even need a webcam. Like as long as you have like a mic and like a computer that can run a stream, like that's all you really need. Um yeah, it's really just about like just doing it and like that's what I've kind of like had been making myself do. Like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I'm streaming today. And like there's been some streams I haven't done face cam because I was too lazy to get ready. But it's all about just like making yourself do it. Can you save this VOD? Yeah, all my VODs are like, Kels, thank you so much. Unless I have a mental breakdown, all my VODs are public now. They're not subs only anymore. So you can watch all my subs whenever. It's just Kid Gorgeous, fantastic name. Thank you for the sub. How do you even know what to say? How do you even know what to do, say, talk about when there's like no one in your chat? 'Cause I tried to stream a couple times, it's been the biggest struggle with me. So I never had this experience because I've told you guys before, I'm very transparent. My career was handed to me, right? I had an instant following because I went viral online, and then a couple months later, Corpse went viral. And he blew up. So like my first stream was before Corpse blew up, and I had like I averaged 600 viewers my first stream, and I think I peaked at like 800. So I blew up right away. So I don't really know what it's like to have like an empty chat. But and when you guys slow down, I mean, you guys, if you've ever been on a stream where I have a slow chat day, like you see, I start panicking. I don't know what the fuck to do. But I think if you're starting streaming, the best thing to not have dead air is like if you can get a group of friends to stream with you and just like be in a call with you. That way there's like just constant talking. It's like a really good way to like keep your stream like active and like online. If you don't have friends or a way to do that, I have no idea. Just start talking out of your ass, which is like what I do a lot of the time too. I just ramble about random shit and just to whoever or nobody, you know? But I think that like a big key thing when you're starting streaming is not having dead air. So if you can get like friends to stream with you or like just be in a call with you on stream, it makes it so much easier. Wonka Buzz, thank you so much. Joe is confused, thank you so much. I think that's also why I've been able to stream more often lately. You don't even need to contribute anything, Joe. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. But you don't even need to I'm just happy you're here. You don't have to sub. I'm just happy that you guys are fucking here. Like I'm lucky to even have an audience. Like again, this shit was handed to me and I'm a very mediocre streamer, so I'm very lucky that people are even willing to watch me. But yeah, also if you do have like people in your chat, try engaging with them and talking with them directly. Like ask them questions and see if they'll be responsive, because that's a good way, especially like building an audience. I've heard like that's like a good tip. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry I don't have any firsthand experience, so this is more of stuff like I've picked up on over time. And like I said, there's this I don't know if he still posts on TikTok. I haven't kept up with him in a while, but he's also a Twitch streamer, and his name is Nubbins Inc., like incorporated. So Nubbins, like Nubbins, and then Inc. Inc. And he's on TikTok and on Twitch as well. And he gives like advice for like beginner Twitch streamers and stuff like that, or he used to on TikTok. I don't know what he does now. Again, I haven't been on TikTok, so I haven't really kept up with him in a long time. But I learned a lot of advice and like tips and tricks from him, and I always recommend to shout him out whenever like people ask those kinds of questions. You're very good at answering questions. Not always, but sometimes I have a good answer. My post on YouTube again? Yes, but I'm saving my comedy for stand-up right now, so probably not anytime soon. Satan Claus, thank you so much for the Prime. Because my YouTube is more of like my YouTube is very centered around my comedy, so if I'm not happy with my comedy, I'm not going to upload on it. So I'm sure I'll have a couple things out this year. I'm assuming I will, but probably not for a while. I don't know yet. Right now I'm really focused on getting my merch done and getting my VTuber stuff done. So that's like kind of like what I'm really working on for the beginning of the year. And then we'll see. I don't know. Thank you, Joe. That's really sweet. Chicken Phalange, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Someone said, how do I make my mother love me? You're so good at advice. See, you don't. You just stop caring. And you stop seeking approval. And I know it's, but like, that's like literally how my brain works. Like, I would be like, I don't need anybody's love. I don't need anybody's support. If you don't like me, I don't need you. That is how my brain works. So is that good advice? I don't know. But that's how I'm a stubborn little bitch. And like you guys see, I have a beautiful relationship with my mom. She's a fucking tits. She does everything for me. But we didn't always get along. And as a child, that was my mindset. So do with that information what you will. But now she's great. So maybe, you know, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll get older and you guys will connect like me and my mom do now. Sherry, did I thank you? I don't remember, but thank you anyway for the resub. Yeah, my somebody brought up my YouTubes. My YouTubes is still available. If you guys want to get it, you probably should. Because it commemorates my old hair. It commemorates an era. We're in a new era now. So, I recommend it. Still not a person. Thank you for the resub. And to Siak. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but thank you for the prime. Oh, it is sold out? Oh, look at that. Are you planning on attending more iconic events like Girls' Night? If I'm invited to them. I'd go to what I'm invited to. What you snacking on? A granola bar. A Kind's granola bar. Just eating. Just trying to, like, eat. Trying to survive. Yeah, if you didn't get the YouTubes, you can still use code Gengar on G Fuel. How do you make such good friends? I just got really lucky. It's kind of just like a I feel like meeting the friends you're supposed to meet, which is like how I feel about my current friend group that I talked about earlier. It's very much a right place, right time kind of thing. Like, I had no idea, like, I was gonna meet people as beautiful as the people that I know. But, like, I did. And it's just kind of something, I think it's just something that happens. You just, like, one day you'll find your people. And you never really know when or how or where. But I'm so lucky that I have them. Shadow Reaper, thank you so much for the prime. How can I join the Discord? Discord's closed right now. So. People keep asking about meeting people IRL and like fans and like stuff like that. And like, I don't go out. So I don't ever like really meet. Like when I do, I usually run into people. Like if you see me, come say hi, just don't touch me. If you want a hug or something, like ask, but please understand I might say no because I'm not like a touchy person. I just hope you understand. Also, I'll probably be really, please don't think I'm mean or like rude. I'm just really fucking awkward and I have social anxiety. So I'm bad at meeting people, but you can meet me. But like, I don't want you to think I'm like, walk away from it thinking I'm like rude or like weird because I am weird and really, really socially awkward. So I just want you to, so you have to accept that. If you decide to approach me, that it might be really uncomfortable. You have to understand that I will not know what to say and it will be uncomfortable. You need to make that acceptance if you decide to approach me. That I'm like, I'm a weirdo. Like, I have really bad social anxiety. I don't know how to talk to people at all. So, just keep that in mind. But, yeah. As long as you know that. As long as you accept that. I mean, the more I meet people, I'm hoping I'll get better with that. But sometimes I just really don't know what to say because I'm so shocked. I'm like, oh. But yeah. But yeah, you're welcome to say hi. You can ask. I'll take pictures with people. I'll never turn down a picture. I never have. I don't know where they go though. Every person that's taken a picture with me, nobody's ever posted them online, or if they have, they like never tagged me and I never saw them. So I'm like, people that take pictures with me, I'm like, where do they go? If you're not, because like, isn't that the whole reason people take photos nowadays? I mean, it's nice if they just keep it for themselves, but I feel like the whole reason to take photos nowadays, people only ever want it just to post on social media, and I never see them, which is very interesting. Neptune Network, thank you so much for the prime. But yeah, no, yeah, fist bump's okay. Yeah, just ask, just ask. If you want to like, if you want like a hug or something, just ask me. Just don't grab me and like touch me. You know what I mean? That's just like my thing. But yeah, I'm like, well, just ask, you know, ask for consent. No big deal. Like you would with any other person. Just ask for consent, you know. No big deal. Rares, thank you for the prime. You know, because of the, the world right now, if we take a photo, I'm probably not taking my mask off. I'm sorry about that, but I am not. But, if you see me, yeah, you're welcome to say hi. Just accept that I might be fucking awkward and weird. Just, you have to know that. I don't know how to talk to people. And sometimes if I'm, like, I'm, like, one of those, like, if I'm, like, I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'm just rambling now about random shit. And, like, random hypotheticals. Seth Rogen, thank you for the prime, the sub. Regular sub. It's a regular sub. How did you get that app? Do you ever do a stream roasting Chad's birth charts? I'm not really caught up on astrology anymore. I used to be such an astrology nerd, and now I've really lost it. It's probably not. Because also it's very personal opinions and stuff like that, too. I'm very opinionated when it comes to astrology, so I'm not professional, and I wouldn't feel right doing that. Do you like doing your nails? No. Do you think you'll ever have a P.O. box? See, the thing is with a P.O. box is, like, I can't drive. So, like, I have and I don't have, like, somebody to, like, take me to, like, go to my P.O. box regularly and, like, check my P.O. box. If I had, like, a public one. Because, like, if you have, like, a public one, then it's, like, people are, like, I'm assuming I'll be getting quite a bit of stuff. And then, like, I can't, like, and then I'd have to make sure I was on top of it. Whereas, like, now I can, like, kind of, like, be lax about it, But, like, if I'm getting, like, copious amounts of stuff, like, I have to be on top of it, or the post office is gonna get pissed at me because it happens to other people. And that's just a lot of work, and I can't drive, so I have no way of retrieving my packages. And, like, I can't take all of them in an Uber, and it's just, like, it would just be too much, so I don't know. So, yeah. Vicky Neutron, thank you for the prime. You ever watch a show and stream like Carl was doing? Maybe. If I can get a watch party like he did, maybe. I'd be scared someone would send me something super weird. That's also a fear. Because I have friends who have had P.O. boxes or currently have them, and sometimes they get really weird shit. And I'm a really emotional person, and, like, I can't handle that. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes people get, like, people get, like, really heartfelt letters, and people are, like, trauma dumping. And, like, I won't know what to do with myself if I get stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just, like, they're just so unpredictable, and, like, people could send you really fucked up shit, or really nice shit, or really sweet shit, or they could just make you cry. Like, I don't know. There's just, P.O. boxes are so risky, so I don't know. Having a public one is, like, so much. She doesn't accept food anymore because of that? Yeah, I mean, I would never, I would never eat or consume food that was sent to me. Zarestar, thank you so much. What was it? Yeah, it's also, like, I hate clutter. Like, my apartment is already, like, not that I have a lot of stuff, but it's just I have a small apartment. So I've already, like, run out of room in my apartment, and I still have to, like, live here for another couple months, and I'm, like, looking around now, and I'm, like, so overwhelmed, and I hate clutter, and I hate, like, boxes, and I'm not, like, a very clean person already. So, like, I literally have a pile of boxes in the corner from, like, my packages that I just ordered on my own terms that I have to, like, throw out, that I'm, like, too lazy. I don't know, I'm just so messy. And again, P.O. box just sounds like a whole disaster for me. Just a messy little bitch. I have so much clutter already. I'm, like, going crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I need, like, an assistant to, like, go through the P.O. box for me and, like, be able to get stuff for me. But I'm not, like, can't afford an assistant. You know what I mean? So it's just, like... And at the point where I could afford an assistant, it'd probably be too big, and then I'd be getting so much mail, and then it'd just be too much and overwhelming. You know, there's... But also, I want your teeth. So... There is that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe someday. I don't know. I'm just talking about random shit. I don't know. I should play Genshin right now, but also I kind of like just chatting. I haven't had, like, a little just chatting with you where I talk about nothing important and nothing meaningful, and it's really boring. I just talk about myself. Crest, thank you for the 15 months. I love you so much. feel like I'll be your assistant for free, my beloved. No, that'd be so fucked up. Pay to actor. That's such a good name. Thank you for the sub. Curdled cheese, thank you for the sub. Bowl my teeth in a jar. Love teeth. Azza, thank you so much. Mom still has her baby teeth, just saying. Dude, I've seen, like, actual, like, moms follow me. By the way, if you're a mom watching this, love you. Thank you. Moms are the best fans to have. If someone's a mother and they're a fan of you and also their kids are a fan of you, it's, like, the best fucking thing in the world. So this one mother was, like, offering to send me her kids' baby teeth. And I'm like, if you send, like, a couple, like, okay. But, like, don't send me all of your kids' baby teeth. I feel like that's kind of... I feel like that's, like, don't send me all of your children's baby teeth. I feel like you should hold on to at least a couple. Like, send me one, but, like, don't send me all of their baby teeth. Innocent, thank you for the sub. But yeah, shout out to all the MILFs in my chat. Love you dearly. Sorry, my mom's not a fan. She's homophobic. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh my god, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Zith? Is it like a Z? Is that the 15th? I don't know Roman numerals. Zithreskin, the 15th, maybe? XV, is that 15? I don't know Roman numerals. Anyway, thank you for the prime. Sorry, I can't fucking read your name. I'm an idiot. Thank you, though. I got it right? Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you so much. Zithrasen, 15. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I'm not a total idiot. Skippy is rare. Thank you for the prime. Thoughts on bunnies? Love them. My dog's name is Bunny. I love bunnies. My mom isn't a fan. She's Mormon. Understandable. Have a great day. Try going to Six Flags or Disneyland every weekend, and will cure your social anxiety and teach your brain that going out is fun. First of all, COVID cases are the highest they've ever been. Second of all, do you know how expensive it would be to go to Disneyland? Does California have a Six Flags? I've only been to Great Adventure in Jersey. But either way, do you know how expensive it would be for me to go to an amusement park every single goddamn weekend? Like, even if there wasn't a pandemic, do you know how much money do you think where I could just go to fucking Disneyland every goddamn weekend? I know some streamers could do it, but I'm not Cutie Cinderella, guys. I can't do that shit. I wish I could. If I could live in Disneyland, I would. Or Disney World. I'm a Disney World person. I love Disney World. You and Jenna Marbles have the same dog. Hey, my bunny is older than her bunny. That's why when she got a dog named Bunny, I was like, oh, Jenna Marbles got a bunny, and then I have a bunny. Also, Jenna Marbles has that one video of her, like, trying to, like, see things from far away, and she said she's, like, a -4 in both eyes for her contact prescription, and I'm also a -4 in both eyes for a contact prescription. So Jenna, not to brag or anything, but Jenna Marbles and I have the same eyesight. Not to flex or anything, but we have the same contact prescription. I feel like you two would get along. I would worship that woman with I love her. I love her. I wouldn't be here without her. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up watching her like everybody else. Like, I've been watching her since I was a literal fucking child. Like, I was literally 9 years old watching Jenna Marbles. I would not be here without her. She's everything. I hope I hope she's happy and doing well. I've like rated Julian Salamita a couple times, and even though he cannot pronounce my last name, the amount of serotonin of Julian Salamita saying my name, I'm like, close enough. It's perfect. It's so good. I'm just, I love them dearly. Drunk stream? No. I don't drink. Also, I don't know. I would never want to be drunk on camera. That sounds like I'm already so unfiltered and uncensored. You guys see the shit I say? Like, I'm already so unhinged. Could you imagine me doing a drunk stream? I'd be talking so much shit. I'd be funny, but I would be talking so much shit. Minecraft stream? Probably not. Are you comfortable with edits? Not sexual, of course. What kind of edits? Like fan cams or like when you like edit my face and stuff? Like I don't give a fuck, just don't do like Ramini. Meth stream? Yeah, that I'm about. I'll do a meth stream. Meth is cool. I was thinking about this, dude, the amount of like confidence a fan cam can bring you. Like I don't like myself, if you haven't noticed. I hate myself so extremely deeply. But like sometimes I get a fan cam. Sarah, thank you for the gifted. Um I yeah, like some fan cams, like I'm like I'll like watch them and I'll be like, okay. Like at myself, I'm like, oh, you're not so bad after all. Like sometimes you guys edit me and you make me look really fucking cool. There's this one person on TikTok. I'm gonna find their fucking username so I credit them. I downloaded it. There's this one person on TikTok who made this fan cam. I don't know if it's Rain Q Soot. I don't know if it's supposed to be a Q, but like that's how their name is spelled. Anyway, they made a fan cam of me at emo night, like back in like was that July, August? I don't remember. August, like dancing to dancing at emo night, and they made like an edit to like Pretty Rave Girl, which is like a scene anthem. If you weren't on MySpace, it's like a scene anthem, and they have like me at emo night dancing, and they took clips of that and put it to Pretty Rave Girl, and it's just the coolest fucking edit. And I'm like, I watch it, and I'm like, man, I'm fucking cool. And like I can't dance. Like I look ridiculous in the clips. Like if you could tell, like I just like flail my little arms around and like headbang. Like I don't know how to dance. Like I'm a rock and roll bitch. Like I don't know I can't dance. I have no rhythm. I'm just like, yeah. You know, I just rage. Like I don't look good when I dance at all. But like the edit, I was like, yeah, okay. All right. I kind of went off there. I look pretty sick. And there's the other one that Faith made on Twitter. The one with what is it called? Well, I can't remember the fucking song name. You know the one. The like Only You one. Why can't I remember the name of it? I listened to that song. Is it called Dark Red? Is that the name of the song? Why do I feel like it is? Yeah, Dark Red by Steve Lacy. Faith on Twitter like made an edit of me to that one, and I watch that edit all the time. And I'm like, man, it makes me look so good. I'm like, man, I look cute as fuck in that one. Yeah. It's a good one. Anyway, fan camps. Fan camps boost my self-esteem. When they're done, not all of them. Sometimes they Ramini me and they make me look all fucking weird and shit and I'm all insecure. But sometimes they make me feel really cool about myself. What cut is that? I think it's technically a wolf cut, but I don't know how to style it, so it looks like this. But I think I technically have a wolf cut, I just don't know how to style hair. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Opinions on NFTs, like I get it, but like I think they're stupid. And like wasteful. You know? I feel like it could have been. I don't know, I don't want to get into all that. I don't feel like talking about it. But just like no, you know? Let's leave it at that. Just no. Silver or gold jewelry? Silver. Actually, I like gold too. I consider myself a gold person. But everything's just silver, and I buy cheap jewelry. So like, you know, fake silver doesn't get like all weird, or like as weird as like gold does. Yeah, it's fake gold, so. But it was a mullet or something. I would never get a mullet. I don't have a mullet. This doesn't look like a mullet. My hair's long. I just have layers in the front. I have my hair pushed back behind my ears now, so it kind of looks different. But like, I just have face framing layers. It's not a mullet. Nobody knows what a mullet is anymore. What about white gold? I don't know. I can't afford white. Look, I can't afford real jewelry. I don't know. Everything I have is silver. Or steel. I'm very anti-mullet. I know mullets are in. I'm very anti-mullet. Is LA this expensive? Not as expensive as New York City, so... We've cut to a yesified version of mullets. I don't think you know what yesified means. If you could, would you get a chain like corpses? No. I mean, like, if it was a gift, I wouldn't spend that much money on anything. Agaric, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Love you. Do you miss New Jersey? No, I hate New Jersey. What do we talk about? Talk to me. Entertain me, chat. I'm relying on you. Is there a meaning behind your tattoos? It means that I like them. Only thing I come in at Jersey is Emma. No. Halsey, My Chemical Romance. I used to say the Jonas Brothers, but now they're cringe. But the old Jonas Brothers. Somebody said I love Shakira, and honestly, me too. Okay. For my fellow queers in the chat, rent-free in my brain. Rent-free in my brain. The Can't Remember to Forget You music video of Shakira and Rihanna. When I was like, whatever that came out, I was like 14, I think. I watched it every goddamn day. Like, just like on repeat. Like on repeat. Like Rihanna and Shakira in that music video. I wouldn't say, I already knew I was gay, so it wasn't an awakening. Like, I knew. But that music video, bro. Just... yeah. Yeah. You know? Shakira and Rihanna. Rent-free. Rent-free in my brain. Every couple months, I'll go back and I'll revisit it and I'll watch them. That song was fantastic. It was a fucking banger. I miss one duo and one duo only, like Nikki and Emma. So true. I love Nikki dearly. She's popping off like crazy. She's gotten so, like, big on Twitch. And I'm so proud of her. She's wonderful. Absolute angel. I would do anything for Nikki. Can you give us a hot take? The Demogorgon eats pussy for pleasure. The Demogorgon eats pussy for pleasure. You're welcome. I'm trying to... I can't read usernames at all. Oh my god. Thank you, Milk. Other Milk. Do I have TARs in my placements? Yeah, but not on my, like in the bottom of my chart. Hold on. I always mix up. I always mix up my planets. Yeah, my Jupiter and Saturn are in Taurus, and then my Uranus and my Neptune are Aquarius. My entire chart, except for my Pluto and my rising sign, are fixed signs. So if you know astrology, you know I'm a horrible person. That I'm insufferable. But my entire chart, except for my rising and my Pluto, is entirely fixed signs. It's just Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling. Good news, no one in New Jersey cares that you hate it. Good news, I don't care about anyone in New Jersey anyway. Advice on getting people to stop trying to label you / your sexuality? Dude, I don't fucking know. I wish people would fucking stop. Everybody fucking gets my sexuality wrong all the time and it drives me nuts. Junie, thank you for the gifted. Because I know one day somebody is going to, like, get mad at me. Like I don't know. Somebody's gonna get mad at me. Or people sometimes get mad at me for, like, my sexuality. And I'm like, that's not even my sexuality. People just mislabel me. God. Like, I'm just queer. Leave me alone. Stop putting other labels on me. I'm queer and asexual. And that's it. And I don't label my gender identity either. Because, like, I feel like I can't label my gender, my sexuality, until I know my gender. But I don't know my gender. So, like, how am I supposed to label my sexuality if I don't know my gender? Because that, like, matters, right? Or some people it does, some people it doesn't. I don't know. It's a big debate. And I don't want to offend anybody. And I'm just out here existing. Anyway. Labels are overrated. I talk about this a lot. I don't really think labels are necessary. I think you should just be able to like what you like and not have to label it. But people demand labels because they want representation. Which, like, I get. Wonka, thank you for the 2 gifted. But also, you don't owe anybody a label if you don't know. And, like, again, like, I'm still figuring shit out. And that's okay. What's your sexuality? I just said I don't know. I'm queer. Like, I'm definitely queer. Like, that's not, you know, that I know. I definitely like women. I know I have a preference for women. Like, I know I'm sapphic. But that's it. Like, I know I'm a queer person. And that's all I know. And I know I'm asexual. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think anybody should demand labels from anybody. Agaric Agark, thank you for the gifted. And Cals, thank you for the prime. I talk about this all the time. Again, I don't think anybody should demand labels from everybody, from anybody. And it's weird how some people, like, assume people are straight until proven otherwise. That's weird, too. Don't do that. Especially when I see it within the queer community, because I'm like, why are you assuming someone's defaulted to straight anyway? Some people, let people experiment, let people figure themselves out. Nobody owes you an answer. Agaric Agark, thank you again for the gifted. But yeah, just vibe. Do you want to date to figure it out /J? You're lucky you put the /J there. Not knowing is pretty fun too. Dude, like, I, like, literally don't care. Always Trinity. Thank you for the prime. Like, I used to care about labels when I was a teenager, and those are usually the people who are yelling at me to pick a label. So, like, I get it. But, like, as an adult, that stuff really doesn't matter. And, like, when you're in queer spaces as an adult, all this weird niche internet stuff you see doesn't really matter. Like, everybody's just kind of vibing. You can just kind of vibe. And I think that's fine. From what I heard, your sexuality is beating the hell out of corpse. So true. Yeah, that's why I personally like the word queer, because it's just easy to, it's just a good umbrella term. It's a good umbrella for me. It describes my gender and my, sexuality, and I don't have to specify any further. No, I never found that orange dentist toy. His name is Beanie. And no, I never found him, and I'm devastated about it. Yeah. I don't understand when people, like, force labels on like, celebrities and stuff like that. Like, just because someone's never said they were queer doesn't mean they're not. And also, not everybody wants to have, like, a label attached to them, especially when you have a big audience. You know? They get stressful. Because some people, like, want to be queer and just want to be queer. Like, I, again, talk about LGBT issues a lot. I talk about being LGBT a lot. Like, it's a thing for me. Like, I like being queer, and I'm very proud to be queer. A lot of people who, but there's a lot of streamers who, like, don't want to be known, or just famous people, or just people who have any type of following anywhere, in any realm, don't want to be labeled as, like, or don't want to be expected to, like, some people just, like, want to, like, have other things focused on in their career rather than, like, their sexuality and stuff like that. Andrea or Andrea, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. So it's like, I forgot what I was saying. I, like, lost my train of thought. I have a really good point, but, like, I'm, like, losing my words. I swear. But, yeah, some people, like, just, they don't, because they don't want to be asked about it all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, some people don't want to, like, come out or, like, specify sexuality because they don't want to be questioned about it all the time. Or, like, feel, like, forced to speak on things they're not ready to speak on, you know? So just, like, let people live. Let people live. Let people experiment with their sexualities and, like, leave them alone. Yeah, just, again, like what you want. It's none of your business, you know. It's between you and possibly your partner. That's it. Angela, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You guys are really so nice today. Holy fucking shit. This is a fantastic... I don't know. I want to play Genshin, but also I just like talking to you. I haven't talked to you guys. You're dated a celebrity and be surprised by their sexuality? No. I'm not surprised by anybody's sexuality because I don't have assumptions on people. You know what I mean? Like, I just leave, you know, people... I just don't put assumptions on people. But also I've never dated a celebrity. I'm very single, and I enjoy it. Being single's the tits. Why would you want to be single when I can flirt with all my friends? And it's great. Jamie, thank you for the prime. What was your reaction to Betty White? Bro, I was already having a bad day. I had like a shower floor panic attack yesterday. It was one of those. And like then I go on like Twitter, try to distract myself. And then I see Betty White died. I'm like, what the fuck is the point in anything anymore? You know? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Do I have a favorite crystal? I don't. I like Goldstone a lot. I use Goldstone quite a bit. When I was like really balls deep into crystals and like meditation, I used Goldstone a lot. So that's one of my favorites. Even though I don't think it's like a real crystal though. But also I am a big fan of carnelian. I like citrine. I love citrine so much too. Citrine is the name of my Animal Crossing island. Can you please do a hair 360? You don't want to know what the back of my head looks like. I don't know how to style hair. I can only kind of... the front is barely done. I don't know how to... You don't want to see what the back looks like. I don't know what it looks like, and I don't want to find out. I like blue goldstone. Yeah, that's the one I use. I have green goldstone, and it's so fucking pretty. I love Tiger's Eye fucks. Tiger's Eye is just so intense, though. Sometimes when I have Tiger's Eye, it, like, fucks shit up for me. Also, like, obsidian, onyx, black tourmaline, use those a lot, too. Need a lot of protection. I need help. Favorite Animal Crossing villager? Blue Bear. She's my baby. She's my best friend in the entire world, and nobody can take her from me. Goldstone is glass with tiny pieces of crystal mixed in. That's why it's sparkly. It's so pretty. Snowflake obsidian's really fucking cool. I love malachite too. Dude, I just found out my malachite was fake and I was kind of pissed about it. I think I have it on my desk actually. Loey gave me... I keep crystals on my desk. I'll show you my desk crystals. Loey gave me the selenite bowl for Christmas. So I put my little crystals in it. So I have a little amethyst moon. And I actually got one of these for every single person in Salad Gang. I still have to give Brooke and Carl theirs, but Corpse and Tina, I also gave them little amethyst moons. Amethyst is just like, it's like everybody's starter crystal. Like everybody has one. Then I have black tourmaline, because it's a big ass boy, because you guys are mean to me sometimes. And I need protection. And then I have a little piece of tiger's eye. My mom just gave this to me for Christmas. I'm really bad with names, by the way. I have Aventurine? I don't know how to pronounce things. I never have to say these things out loud, and then when I realize I have to, it's like Genshin with the names. I'm like, I never have to say these things out loud, and then I realize I don't know how to pronounce anything. But anyway, I have this. I have 2 chunks of rose quartz because I hate myself. This is just raw rose quartz. These are not tumbled. Then here's my malachite, which I found out was fake because you could tell. It's, here you go. So see, it's got a fun little, like, stripe pattern on it. But then on the bottom, it's flat. And, like, this is the part I had, like, on my desk. And, like, when I clean my desk, like, I guess it's like paint. Because, like, the chemicals, like, it wore off. So that's how I know it's fake. And I was kind of pissed about it. Because this is, like, malachite's expensive. But yeah, it's my fake malachite. But it's okay. I just pretend. This one begins with an R, and I have no idea how the fuck to pronounce it. But it's, like, pink and black. And I don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try. Then I have goldstone, and it's all sparkly. It doesn't really show on camera. I wish you could see it. It's so glittery. It's so pretty. Then I got a little carnelian. Then I have a fire quartz, which is like one of my favorites. Like how fucking vibrant this bitch is. And it's like really sparkly and kind of has like a pink iridescence to it, but it's hard to see. Anyway, those are all my crystals on my desk. These are my desk crystals. And do they work? I don't know. But do they look cool? Yeah. So like, whatever. Will these magic rocks actually fix my life? I don't know, but they look fucking cool. Those are my I've never showed you guys my crystals before. Those are my desk ones. They were accessible, so I decided to show you today. I have more too. These are just the ones because I have like I have some on my coffee table. I have some on my shelves. I have some in my room. I have some on my bedside. Like I have crystals. I have rose quartz all over the apartment. Like I have rose quartz in every single room. Just like a fuck ton because I hate myself so much and I just really want to like myself. So I just buy a lot of rose quartz and I'm like, this will fix me. Um, I don't need to go to therapy. I could just buy more rose quartz. Why the fuck? Yeah. So that's what I keep on my desk. How do you feel about a straight guy on Drag Race? I mean, as long as they're a genuine drag queen, what's the problem? You don't have to be straight to do drag. I mean, you don't have to be queer to do drag. Right? I don't know. Is that a hot take? I don't know. That's a big discourse. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. But from a surface level, with having no further information, I don't see the issue. As long as they actually like are a drag queen and appreciate the art of drag, and like are an authentic queen, then like I don't see the problem. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Is that a big debate? I have no idea. Again, as long as they're a genuine drag queen, like I don't see the problem. I don't know. Especially, like, if it's for Drag Race. I mean, like, it's Drag Race. Like, who's taking I mean, like, I know, like, Drag Race is, like, a lot of people's introduction to drag. Alan Field, thank you so much. And, like, if people who aren't invested in drag culture, like, that's normally what they, like, think of when they think of drag. I know that's, like, the modern, like, I think the most popular, like, form of drag media right now, I'm assuming. So maybe that's... But who's taking Drag Race that seriously? You know? Like, it's drag... Like, we already know it's kind of like... Like, I love it, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a big fan of Drag Race, honestly. Like, if I ever... I want to judge Drag Race so bad. That is one of my bucket list goals. I want to be a judge on Drag Race for an episode so badly. Like, I would love all the little puns, like, that they do when they're, like, walking down the runway. Dude, I could write those so easily. I want to be a judge. That is a bucket list goal of mine. I do want to be a Drag Race judge. People still do drag? Yeah, of course. Oh my god. I love drag. I think if I... Can I say that? I don't know. I think in my past life, I was a drag queen. I don't know. Something in me just tells me that, like, in my past life, I was a drag queen in the 80s. I don't know why. I've never had a past life reading. I don't know if that's true. But something in my brain is like, I was an 80s drag queen. I think I died in my 30s. I don't think I lived very long. Would you ever try drag? I've done drag makeup a lot. When I was like 16, I used to do it a lot when I was in makeup school. Like I was like super obsessed with drag. And I just like maybe. I do wish I was a drag queen. But then there's so much debate about bio queens and stuff like that. I don't know. There's so much discourse in the drag community. But I don't know. I was a drag... Again, I believe in my past life, I was a drag queen in the 80s, in New York City. I think I died in a car accident. What is drag? So drag... How would you even explain drag? It's like an art performance. I don't even know how to explain... I'm afraid to explain it in a way that doesn't sound woke. Google it. Google it. Google exists. I'm gonna tell you to Google it. I'm afraid to get in trouble. I don't know how I could explain. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a weird stream. I'm just vibing. I just want to hang out. I don't know. I'm bored. I have nothing to do. I'm lonely. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you guys. TV show suggestions? I don't watch... The only TV shows I've seen are How I Met Your Mother, New Girl, Adventure Time, Parks and Rec. So yeah. And I think I want Pretty Little Liars. I want to rewatch Pretty Little Liars now because of Mike's Mike recap videos, if you've seen them before. We're just hanging out. Yeah, we're just hanging out. It's just a hangout. I was gonna play Genshin. I don't think I'm going to. I'm sorry. I lied to you guys. I just don't feel like it. I'm like kind of just like chilling here today. I kind of like just talking. I'm sorry. It's kind of a vibe. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I don't know. Is that okay? Also, you guys, even though I do no face cam, show up to my Genshin streams more. Do it. Because my Genshin streams are me basically doing just chatting. I usually have no face cam because I don't feel like getting ready. It's basically just a just chatting stream with no face cam, and I'm playing Genshin as background noise. And like Genshin has like pretty girls you get to look at, so like why would you not want to watch it? Watch my Genshin streams more. I get half my viewership when I stream Genshin, and I know part of it's because I do no face cam too. Some days I'll do face cam. Today I meant to, but I don't feel like it now. I just like chatting. I like talking. I don't know. It's a chatting day. My candle flame's getting big again. I might have to get up and put that out in a second. But yeah. Opinions on the Irish? I want Mink so bad. Yes, I'm okay with fan edits as long as they're not, like, gross, you know? Say restaurant. Fuck you. I say it correctly, nobody can convince me otherwise. What scent of candle is it? It's, eucalyptus and mint? I think it's eucalyptus mint. Chloe gave it to me for my favorite show is How I Met Your Mother. I cried when it got taken off Netflix. Dude, me too. When it was taken off, okay, so I watched How I Met Your Mother, like, on repeat, like, since it came out for years, and every time, and I've never seen I know how it ends, but I refuse to watch the last 5 minutes of How I Met Your Mother. Like, I know how it ends, but I refuse to watch it because I don't like closure. So I would, like, just rewatch How I Met Your Mother on loop for years since I was, like, literally 12, and they took it off Netflix back in, like, 2018, 2017, and I cried. But now it's on Hulu. And a lot of it has not aged well. Like, it hasn't aged well in the way Friends hasn't aged well, so do with that information what you will. But it is one of my favorite shows, and I wanted to get a tattoo for it, but now rewatching it, I'm like, man, it has not held up. But I mean, like, it holds up, but it doesn't. I don't know. It's on Hulu. I think it's on Disney Plus. It is definitely not on Disney Plus. It's on Netflix again. Maybe not. Maybe somewhere not American Netflix. It's not because it's on American Hulu. What streaming services do you have? Too many, and it's kind of fucking annoying. And I only use it for certain, like, the only reason, I mean, my family has a Netflix account, so it's not mine. The only reason I have Netflix is because I use that to watch New Girl, and I have Hulu to watch Adventure Time, and How I Met Your Mother, and sometimes Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I have seen that show, but only, like, parts of it. And then, you know what's actually good that I just watched? There's, like, that new, I think it's on Hulu. I watched it with my mom. There's that new series with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. Like, Only Murders in the Building. It's about, like, a murder podcast thing. Soupy Honey, thank you so much. Your professor wears a ducky tie every day. I would love that so much. The ducky tie is a thing in How I Met Your Mother, if you guys don't know. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, that's again, the Only Murders in the Building with Selena Gomez. First of all, I just love seeing Selena Gomez act again. I love Selena Gomez as an actress. Also, just like her singing voice too, but her speaking voice is just like so nice. Like, I love Selena Gomez. Like, she's just great. Like, I love her as an actress. I love the character she plays. Like, I think I love her voice is just so nice. And I love Steve. I don't know if he's done anything problematic, so like please just like let me like live in my fantasy bubble, okay? I love Steve Martin like so much. Like when I was a kid, we watched Cheaper by the Dozen a lot. Like that was like my mom's like kind of like comfort movie. So we watched Cheaper by the Dozen, like both of them, like so much when I was a kid. So like Steve Martin, I'm just like I just love him. Like he just like brings me comfort. And then also I like Martin Short a lot too. He's also in he has a character in How I Met Your Mother. And yeah. Yeah, Martin Short I saw Martin Short in person. He was at the John Mulaney show that I went to earlier in the summer. I saw Martin Short there, and he was with Jimmy Kimmel. But they were like up on the balcony. I didn't say anything to them because like why would I? But I did see Martin Short in person once. That's one of the celebrities I've seen in person. Did you get autographs? Why would I ask for an autograph? What is this? Fucking the 80s? No, I didn't say anything to them. Have you seen Friends? No. Like, I've seen, like, episodes of Friends, but, like, I never liked it. You an only child? No, I have two brothers. Younger. Love them dearly. John Ladies indeed why I use Kid Gorgeous as an online name. I could tell. I could tell. No, I haven't seen any other TV shows or anything, so stop asking me. I think I just listed every TV show I've seen, so don't ask me about other ones. Favorite New Girl character? Winston and Coach. Winston's the best. When did you turn emo? I'm so fucking offended. First of all, I came out of the womb emo. When I was in fifth grade. When I was 5 years old, I was in kindergarten. And you remember in America, I don't know if they do this everywhere. They had like student of the week posters, and you'd have to like fill them out. And like, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? What's your favorite color? And when I was 5 years old, I put that my favorite color was black, and that I wanted to be a goth rock star when I grew up. So I came out of the womb emo. I was meant to be this way. My mom was also like, I guess she was, I don't know what she was. I guess she was punk. Like back in the day, or like 80s. Like she was like into like 80s like stuff. I don't know whatever genre. I don't know what genre that was, but like, so like my mom was like, you know, it's in my blood. It's in my blood. My mom raised me to be emo. Like I'm not even kidding. Like literally, like she had my lullaby. This isn't emo, but like it's still like, you know, it's rock. My mom like literally had like Lithium by Nirvana was my lullaby as a child. Like I was made to be I was made to be emo. I was bred to be this way. And turn it. I'm not like these TikTok kids that hopped on it for the trend. I didn't get bullied my entire goddamn life for being weird and emo to get asked when I got turned emo. It's been 22 years of just this. I was born this way. I was literally born. I was born to be this way. I had Halloween decorations were my like regular home decor. Like I like growing up, like my mom had like witches and like my mom was not a witch, but she likes fictional witches. Like we had like witches and pumpkins hanging up all year round in my house growing up. We had like Halloween decorations were our normal home decor. Like my mom, like, you know, I was watching The Nightmare Before Christmas as a baby. I had so much Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. You know, we have so much Nightmare Before Christmas, like decorations just as home decor. Like, I was raised to be emo. This is in my blood. This is in my blood. I was made to be this way. Yeah. No, my mom's cool as fuck. Yeah, my mom was a big Tim Burton fan of like his like work, you know. So it's not a phase. Remember when your mom would show up in chat? Does she still tune in? I don't know if she's watching right now. Mom, are you here right now? She hasn't said anything. Normally she'll say something. Watch Fear Street? I have not, but if I ever decide to watch it, I'll let you know. No, I don't think she's here. It's kind of late. It's late for her. So she probably would have went. She might have went to bed by now because she's on the East Coast. Comfort Zone is 0 from Nightmare Before Christmas. Dude, I want a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo so bad, but like I can't tell what color to get. It's only 10:30 EST. Okay, well my mom's like a working woman, okay? Sometimes she wants to go to bed early. Let her be. What was I gonna say? I want Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo so bad, but there's so many like characters that like I don't know who to get. Cause like I want Jack because like first of all, staple emo tattoo. Like, are you even emo if you don't have a Jack Skellington tattoo? But like I also don't want to get just Jack, and like I really love the mayor's design, and like I want to get like the mayor when he has like his happy face. But I'm like, where do I don't know where to put it. But then also I kind of want Lock, Shock, and Barrel or like their masks because like my mom, like I'm a girl and my like or I'm a girl. you know, technically sometimes, I don't know. I'm kind of a girl. Um, and like I have two brothers, so like Lock, Shock, and Barrel was always like my mom was always like it's like me and my brothers, you know. So I kind of want to get a Lock, Shock, and Barrel tattoo, but then also like Zero. But then also I really love Oogie Boogie, and I think that would be a cool tattoo. And like, do I get? But I don't want a whole. And yeah, like the reasonable answer is like, oh, just get a whole sleeve. But I don't want like a whole Nightmare Before Christmas sleeve. Like that's too much. Like I just want like one thing from the series, or like some like one character, or like I guess just like Lock, Shock, and Barrel because they're like a trio. So I don't know. People like get them all. I don't want to get them all. I don't want that many Nightmare Before Christmas tattoos. Like there's only so much limited space on your body. I don't want to take it all up. You know what I mean? Like you have to like plan this shit out. You know. I'm gonna end up with the Nightmare Before Christmas sleeve probably, but like I don't know what to get. I can't decide. Jack and Sally in the Hill with Oogie Boogie and the Moon? Maybe, but that's also like already been done. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that because also like I have a little bit of an individuality complex with my tattoos. So I kind of like stuff that's like not super like even though it's not like none of my tattoos are super original, but also like some I don't know. They have to like I don't know. They don't it just doesn't fit for me. That's too like cliche for a Night Before Christmas tattoo. Oogie and Santa? I don't want Santa tattooed on me. What if your siblings get the Lock, Shock, and Barrel tattoos? I don't think my brothers want tattoos. I don't think my brothers are tattoo people. My one brother's a Virgo, so he's like, you know, he's like afraid he's gonna regret it. You know what I mean? He values his body, which you should. So I don't think he'd get a tattoo. And then my youngest brother, he's just not, I don't think he just wouldn't get tattoos. Are your brothers emo? I don't know if my Virgo brother, he's got an edge to him, but I don't know if he's technically emo. But he listens to a lot of the same music I do. In that like realm. But actually no, I wouldn't call him emo. I don't know what he is. He listens to a lot of rock and like rock and alternative like stuff, but they're gamers. It's a gamer family. We are a gamer family. Do an original scene with your favorite characters, maybe. He's not grunge. No, he's more of just like a gamer. I don't know. He wears Vans. Like, he's just a boy. Have you been to Beetle House in LA? No, not yet. I want to, but you know, the world is like in shambles. But one day. Do you sing? No. We're a gamer family. We're gamers. Ross Lynch? No. He's just a boy. I love how Rodeo's like staring at the back of my head right now. I thought I pointed him towards the camera. Did he move? Was he always facing this way the whole stream? Didn't you do a DJ gig not too long ago? Back in August. That was in August. Early first week of August, I DJ'd emo night. I feel like he turned to look at me. I really do. I feel like he was facing towards the camera at one point. Eh, okay. You DJ. I dabble. It's your celeb crush. Justin Minks, Tina Kitten, Corpse Husband, Loey Bug, Brooke AB, all my friends. Soupy Honey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Tell me to go to sleep. It's literally 3:40. Yeah, dude, go to sleep. My stream is not worth staying up for. Go to bed. I'm literally just sitting here rambling, talking about random shit. This is the most dull stream. But what else? We're just vibing. My favorite music genre, it's alternative. And I like saying alternative because it's so broad. But if anything is alternative anything, I probably like it. Stand up or DJ? Stand up. Valkyrie. Oh, don't get me started on Valkyrie, honey. I want her. She's beautiful. She's perfect. I adore her. I willingly hug her. Do you know do you know what it takes for me to willingly hug someone? I've told you guys I don't like being touched. I've been working on it, right? I'm trying to get better. I let Corpse hug me. I let Tina hug me now. And I hugged Ray. And everybody, I remember, like, this was a while ago. We were all hanging out, when we hung out with Ray. You know, the time that you guys know about. The whole time we all hung out with her. And I, like, she came in, I went in for the hug, and everybody just kind of froze. And was like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, it's like, I approached her. I wanted a hug. Ray, I willingly hug Ray. How much that takes for me? I hate being touched. But, like, how could you not? I just want to squeeze her. She's so fucking cute. Ray bragged about your hug on stream. Aw, that's so cute. Harmony Cosplays, thank you so much for the 6 months. Were the people jealous? No, no. I think everybody was just shocked. Everybody was just shocked. But it wasn't even like I thought about it. Like, I just saw her, and I was like, oh, hug. Oh, hey, it's Alex. Thank you so much. Which I guess is what normal people who are huggers do. They don't think anything of it. They just go and hug the person hello. And that's like what it was. And it was very organic. And then when I took the photos at the photo booth at girls' night, and I was like, come here. I was like, and I just hugged her. I just want to hold her in my gay little arms. Like, she's just so precious. How could you not want to? Like, she's perfect. She's perfect. She is a good hugger. She's a very good hugger. You're the opposite of Carl that way. The man cuddles everyone. Yeah, Carl is very cuddly. Have I hugged Carl? I think so. I think when I first met Carl, I hugged him out of sheer awkwardness. Well, sometimes you feel rude telling people like, hey, I don't like being touched. So I gave him like one of those weird half-arm hugs. It was like awkward because I don't know how to be a person. But now I would hug Carl. Now I would. I'm working on it. You know, this is the first time I've ever like hugged people in my life. I never hugged anybody, so I'm working on it. But that's how I know like I actually really trust and like my friends. Because I'm like willingly hugging them. Remy, thank you so much for the sub. Have you dated before? Even if I did, why do you care? Most of your friends can respect your boundaries. Yeah, they do. They don't. Nobody's ever broken my boundaries. Nobody's ever done anything wrong or anything. Carl's a hugger. Carl's like a social butterfly. He's just a charismatic little guy. I love him. Such a good dude. Sorry, reading chat. Told me to be quiet. Just waiting for you guys to give me something else to talk about. Me just sitting in, like, when I don't know what to say, I just sit here and I just stare at chat and I just wait. I just wait until you give me something else I could say. Don't talk shit about my mods. Figuring out you were aces here has been so freeing. Isn't it such a relief once you just, like, but not even if you accept it or when you realize it? So much easier. It really is. Have you got Loey's Edda collab? So mine got lost. But yes, I do have it, but technically I don't have it because it got lost, but Loey's gonna come over and give it to me. So I didn't get it, because you guys know how I have my package stealing problem at my apartment? Like, my shit gets stolen all the time. So I asked her to have it sent to her house, that way it doesn't get, like, stolen, you know? Because I would hate my life if it got stolen. So I have to wait, for her to get it to me. But I did get it, I just don't have it, yet. Have you seen Total Drama before the watch parties? I've only seen the first season. I've never watched the newer one. So like the one we're currently watching, I'd never seen before. I'd only watched the first one. Have you ever streamed with Loey? Loey and I used to stream all the time. was like Loey, Nathan, also known as N-Bird, and Belonius. We always streamed together. We were Babe Central. That was our group name. We streamed all like early 2020. We streamed together all the time, and then we just kind of got busy, and then like life happens, and like whatever. But I want to stream with the four of them again. I miss streaming with them a lot. We used to play like games together all the time, and I miss it so much. Nate always tries to get us to do lobbies, but like me, V, and Loey are all over the place. We're very busy bees. But yeah, I miss the Babe Central streams a lot. I love you guys. I'm gonna give you guys some advice. You guys want some advice? And it's gonna be mean, and you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna give you guys some advice. If you see someone who has piercings and/or tattoos, don't ask them if it hurt or how bad it hurt. You know, we've been asked it so many times, and it's not that big of a deal. And also, everybody's pain tolerance is different, so what hurt for me might not hurt for you, and what didn't hurt for me might hurt a lot for you. And I would say almost every body mod I have has not hurt me. You know, it's all very quick and very easy. I'm gonna give you guys some advice. Because I've been being asked these things a million times today, and I've just been ignoring them. But I keep getting asked. Just don't ask tattooed and pierced people if it hurts. Because it's different for everybody, and like who cares? And if you want to get something done, just do it. There's just no point in asking. Like, I will just tell you, there's just no point in asking. Because we've been asked it 9 million times, and I will be asked it on a regular basis every day for the rest of my life. So it's like, and I understand you want to know, but it's like, but again, everybody's pain tolerance is different. So there's no, like, again, I had no problem with any of mine, but some people have big issues. Like, some people, like, cry during their tattoos, and I'm like, what the hell? But also, my tattoos are in really easy places, so, like, I haven't had, once I get, like, my back done and my stomach and my chest, or, like, not my chest, but, like, I want to get my sternum tattooed, because I want to fill my titty gap, because I got big old Grand Canyon titties. So I want to get a tattoo to fill the space between her. Life hack if you have gap titties, by the way, and you're, like, self-conscious of it, just get a tattoo between your cleavage. It brings it all together. Genius, right? You're welcome. But yeah, anyway, that's my life advice for you. Don't ask tattooed or pierced people if it hurts what you should get done, because I don't know you, and I don't know your body, and I don't know what you like, and I don't know what you will do for, like, a job, and I don't know how old you are, and I don't know what your life is. And yeah, that's my advice for you guys today. Don't ask tattooed and pierced people if it hurts. Don't ask them, just don't. We don't want to, we've just been asked it a billion times. I love you guys, and I understand asking, but it's just not an easy thing. Again, it's different for everybody, And it's like, you can't really gauge your experience with those things based off of somebody else's, because everybody's body is completely fucking different. Yeah. So there you go. That's my advice for you guys. I don't mean it in a mean way. I just want you guys to, if you just so you know. Only because also my streams get very repetitive because I get asked a lot of the same questions a lot, and that's also partially my fault because I don't do anything. So it is my fault that my streams get repetitive, but also I get asked a lot of the same questions. And, like, I try to keep things fresh, at least kind of, so it's not super the same shit all the time. I don't know. I'm trying to branch out my content. Again, I've been playing a couple games more lately. I've actually had I've had Corpse on stream, which I've never done, like, before, earlier this month. So that's been fun. And I'll probably work on having more friends on streams and, like, playing more games and stuff like that. And then also, I don't know. I kind of want to do React content, but, like, I don't care about anything, so it's, like, hard. I don't react to a lot of things, so I want to kind of get, like, on that wave because that's what everybody's doing, but also, like, I don't know what to react to, and, like, I feel like every time, like, there's, like, a trend, like, everybody's already seen everything before, because, like, a big streamer like XQC or Hassan or, like, Miz has, like, already reacted to it, or Lud, or, like, people have, like, already watched somebody else react to it, so it's, like, I'm, like, late to everything always, so I'm, like, there's no point in me trying to react to things when, like, it's already been done. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. I'm working on it. Wiz, thank you so much for the sub, and Tony, thank you for the sub. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on getting my streams to be better. Today's again, but again, there's probably a couple times a month you'll still, or like, you know, you'll still have these just chatting streams where I'm just sitting here talking and I'm not doing anything and I'm answering all the same questions I always answer and saying the same things I always say. Um, so you'll still have these, but like I am trying to like do more a lot, and that's like again one of my goals for this year in general is just working on my comedy and, you know, doing more on Twitch and like being like an actual Twitch streamer, so like I can like actually say that I'm a Twitch streamer with confidence and not feel so pathetic. React to Drag Race. I can if it's not on YouTube. Like, the only video, the reason everybody's reacting to, like, copyrighted content is, and it's probably gonna get shut down pretty soon, honestly, with the way, you know, this meta is probably not gonna last very long. But, like, the only reason we could watch this stuff is because it's on YouTube. So if it's not free on YouTube, then, like, you can't, like, just, like, stream it, you know? I forgot about you, LOL. Why did you feel the need to say that? I mean, I'm not memorable, but, like, did you need to type that in my chat? I don't, like, I mean, I wouldn't remember me either, but also, what the fuck? Do true crime stuff. I feel like so many people have done true crime stuff. Also, I consume a lot of true crime content, so I feel like I know a lot of it. It's hard for me to have a fresh reaction to things. Watch Trixie and Katya. It's on YouTube. I already do. But, like, I already do that in my own time. So, like, I've already seen everything. So, like, what would I react to on Trixie and Katya? Like, there's not much to react because, like, if I'm gonna watch, like, or something, it's, like, just them. It's, like, just them, like, telling jokes. Like, what am I'm just gonna sit there and laugh at their jokes? Like, is that what I do? Like, I don't, like, you know? You're on the GTA server? No. I could not roleplay. I can't, cause like if you guys haven't noticed, I'm a very blunt person. And like, I can't like get into like character. I don't know. Like, even if I was to play like my comedy character, I don't know if I could do that or commit. That's a lot of energy. Like to GTA role players, you have like the stamina you have to be able to roleplay and stay in character and like be quick and like it's all completely improv. You have to be smart. Like, you have to be quick. Like, you have to be, like, you have to be just, I'm not good. I'm not talented. I can't do that shit. But I am amazed by everybody who fucking can. Binge music videos? I'm gonna get copyright striked. I can't watch music videos. I was watching Susu the other night, and she was reacting to cringe compilations. But I'm afraid because like I laugh when I'm on I laugh at everything. If you haven't noticed, I laugh. Like people say I'm always laughing in the background of streams that I'm on because like I laugh like when I'm uncomfortable. I laugh when something's funny. I laugh as a term of acknowledgement. I just laugh a lot and like sometimes I just laugh randomly. So I'm afraid of like laughing and like accidentally laughing at something like that I shouldn't laugh at, but I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. I'm afraid of it getting taken the wrong way. So that's another thing. Like I just laugh all the time it's just a reaction that I have to things. So I'm like afraid of like watching certain things because I laugh when I'm uncomfortable and I laugh at inappropriate things because I'm uncomfortable and I'm like afraid like of getting in trouble for it. You know, because people be like, look at her laughing at this thing, and I'm like, I'm not laughing at it. I just didn't know what to do and I was uncomfortable and I'm just laughing and that's just how I laugh and I don't know what to do. I laugh when I'm scared. I laugh when I'm anxious. I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. I laugh when I'm laughing. Like, you never know. Again, I laugh as a term of, I laugh to acknowledge things. Like, I laugh I laugh at nothing, you know? There's so many times I laugh and, like, nobody, like, I'll be in calls, and again, if you're on streams, and I'll be the only person laughing at something, and it's not even funny, but I just laugh. Like, I don't know. I'm a very anxious laugher. It's like it's a default response for me. I laugh to fill the void. So I'm afraid of like certain React content because I'm afraid of laughing at inappropriate things and people getting mad at me and trying to cancel me. But I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just like a nervous person. Like I just laugh at everything. I'm a giggly little bitch. You know? It's just a reaction I have. It's a defense mechanism. Yeah, like I laugh at really dark shit too because that's like how I like deal with it. I usually don't laugh, but your bit on Slat stream had me dead. That's good. I was so nervous reading that. I wish I had more time to prepare and, like, think of it. I wrote all of that basically right before the stream. And, like, so it wasn't as polished, and my nerves were so bad. So my delivery wasn't what I wanted it to be. But I think it went over well. I don't know. I didn't even watch, like, normally, like, when I tell jokes and stuff on a stream, like, I'll go and, like, watch my clips back. But I didn't even watch any clips back of that stream. I was too scared. I was too anxious. I don't know if it went well. I don't even know if anybody liked any of my jokes. I don't even know how I was received or if people were pissed at me or what. I hope it went over well. I have no idea. I was just so uncomfortable. I was so awkward. Connor's bit was so good. Connor's bit was so funny. I think about it often. Do you listen to Lovejoy? Yeah, of course. Perfume in the Fall. Best songs. I love the fall. I love the fall. So fucking good. The chat loved you? That's good. I was afraid, like, his chat would fucking hate me. Because I don't think I'm, like, you know, or at a glance, I don't think they would think I'm the type of person they would like. Jaden's fantastic. Jaden's just an excellent content creator. It was so cool to be on a stream with her because, like, I've been such a fan of her for, like, years. Like, I love Jaden so much. So, like, to be on a stream with her, even though I didn't really get to, like, interact with her or talk to her much, like, it was just so cool to be, like, next to Jaden. I was like, look at her. She's wonderful. She's perfect. I adore her. I love Jaden. Yeah. You fit aside comedy so well. That's good. I feel like I do too. Like, I think we have our comedy styles match very well, but it's also just like, you know, different audiences and like the way I look and stuff like that. And like, I feel like deters people, you know, in that side of things. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't really know. And then like, I love Ted and Connor. Like, they're like, just very genuine, like just very good dudes. They're very helpful. You know, Connor's like really nice and like, you know, very supportive. Again, I have nothing but good things to say about Ted and Connor. I adore them. Who are you talking to? Nobody. That's gonna trip me out. Who am I talking to? Nothing, technically. I'm sitting here alone in a room, talking to a microphone, talking to a screen. Isn't that sad? Rachel, thank you so much. Does the little alien guy have a name? The little alien is now canonically Vinny, and the skeleton is now canonically Frankie. Those are their names now. I'll have to update my FAQ one day. Connor's real, and you can tell Connor's funny. You know how Connor's a Virgo. Schlatt's also a Virgo, so they're just naturally funny. They just have it in them. And Ted's a Capricorn, and Capricorns are also really... All my favorite comedians are Capricorns and Virgos, I swear to God. Every single time I find a comedian I like, I'm like, I can tell if they're a Capricorn or a Virgo, and they always are. Like, it just always happens to be that way. Like, those are like, that's just like my type of humor. And all my favorite comedians are Virgos and Capricorns. It just always ends up that way. Like, where I can tell, like, someone's like, what is the first thing you notice about people? Their zodiac sign, probably. Like, usually I'm really good at guessing people's signs. So, like, anytime I'm, like, talking to somebody, like, I'll usually, like, be like, are you this? You know? And I always, I'm have a pretty good success ratio. Raise a Capricorn, I know. Guess our signs. I mean, I don't know you. I can't guess your sign. It's like more of like I'm in conversation with somebody and then it'll like hit me. You know, that's how I do it. I always have to explain that to people when I say that because then they're like, well, what am I? I'm like, no. I have to like be having a conversation with you. And then like it'll hit me and I'll be like, are you this? And then like that's when I know. But I can't just like guess off the top of my head. You know what I mean? It's more like they'll say something or like they'll have a mannerism or an action or they'll say something in a certain way and then I'll be able to like, or they'll say something that they do or like a trait they have and then I'll be like, oh, are you this? And that's how I figure it out. It just comes through like conversation is how I figure it out. What's your view on cusp children? Being a cusp isn't a thing in astrology. You can't have more than one sun sign. You have one, and you have to get over it. And cusp people want to be special so bad and cling to the idea that they're a cusp, but they're not. Just look at the rest of your birth chart and figure yourself out. Stop trying to be a cusp. You're not different. It's not a thing. Hope Liz, thank you so much for the gifted. How do you learn about zodiacs? Well, like astrology? I've just always been into it. Maya, thank you so much. Like, even when I was a kid, Like, I've just always believed in astrology and been into astrology. Wiz, thank you so much for the gift. I don't know why. Like, I couldn't tell you why I like it or why I believe in it or why again, I'm not super active at practicing it as much as I used to. I just kind of fell off. I just haven't been like on top of it the past like year, but like it was something I just always had an interest in like as a kid, and I would just look up stuff online. I know you from iFunny. Oh, that's horrible. People still use iFunny? Gabby, thank you for the gifted. Yeah, I mean, all the stuff about of me on iFunny is just stolen, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming to my stream. I appreciate you, because now you can watch me directly, and not on an iFunny account that steals all my fucking clips and shit. Anyway, don't ask me about your zodiac sign. I'm not going to talk about it, okay? Stop. You're stressing out my mods, so don't ask about how I feel about your zodiac sign, because I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to ignore it, so don't do that, because you're making more work for my mods, and they don't deserve that. That was a really nice like, little message, by the way. Thank you for the bits. Spiggy, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Is astrology a religion? No. I'd say it's more of a practice than anything, right? Or a study. Noodle-chan, thank you so much. Siblings are dating streams sometime? I got in trouble last time I was on one. Or I got right in trouble last time I was on one. Because the people didn't like my jokes. Well, it's a siblings are dating stream. I'm sorry. The premise is a little fucked up. You're gonna make a little fucked up jokes. I'm sorry. My bad, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, if you didn't want me to make jokes like that, why are we doing a siblings are dating? That's such a weird concept then. I don't fucking, what, you know? What did you do? Nothing. I just made, like, jokes about siblings or dating. It's a funny concept. My jokes were fine. I'm like, not to be like people were just sensitive, but like people were just sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. People took shit too seriously. And I'm like, the whole point of it is to make jokes. I don't know, whatever. It was funny. My jokes were good. I don't care. I was funny. I'll double down. Yeah, those types of jokes, it's a setup. Siblings are dating, it's a setup. Are you kidding me? Come on. You know what I've noticed? I've been experimenting lately. When I drop my voice and I talk softer, you guys are nicer to me. But when I talk in my normal voice, like this, like you guys, like, people go like harder on me and are rougher with me. It's been a pattern I've noticed. Like my last Genshin stream, I dropped like my voice completely and started talking softer to like see how I'd be received. And people are much nicer to me when I drop my accent than when I like leave it and just like speak as myself. I get like it's a very aggressive and like abrasive accent and like people don't like that. So like people think I'm like much harsher than I am than if I like talked in like a sweet like in my like in like my like fake voice or like my like when I drop my accent. But yeah, that's a fun little experiment I've been doing. Yeah. I think it's just a tone thing. Like, I think it's just a tone thing and it changes how I come across. Like, I don't know what it is, you know? But I've noticed that. That is a thing I've been experimenting with when I drop my voice. Which I do on some streams. Sometimes, like, people don't... It's, you know what's weird? People, like, think, like... People's, like, sometimes I drop my voice... Or, like, I talk in, like, a high... Like, you'll see it. Like, a lot of times when I talk to my friends... Honk, thank you so much for the gifted. Like when I talk to my friends, a lot of times I talk in like a softer voice, you know, because like I like talk to my friends and like, you know, when you like somebody and you talk in like you talk softer, you talk sweeter. I do with a lot of my friends because I'm in love with all of them. And then people are like, where'd your accent go? And I'm like, no, I just like talking soft because I like my friends, so I talk to them sweetly. But yeah, it's weird how people don't realize how people's voices can like naturally fluctuate and change. And like I could change my voice, like I can talk I can talk softer like this, and you know, it's like still my voice. I'm just like dropping my accent. Like I can do that. Or I can just talk like this and I can talk normally. You know, it's weird. And then people are like, your voice is fake. I'm like, no, you know people's voices like change and fluctuate throughout conversation, right? Like that's like a thing. P.S. Rookie, thank you for the prime. Anyway, so yeah, I've been experimenting with doing different things with my voice, and I've noticed when I talk softer, I'm received better. And, like, the stuff I'm saying gets across. I think people take me less seriously, but people people take me less seriously, but also don't get as mad at me. It's very weird. Same with my Aussie accent. Yeah, like literally any accent. Like you can drop your accent and talk in a softer voice. Like no matter what accent you have. And like people who don't have or like aren't conscious of their accents, like don't like realize that. That's very weird. I don't know, people want my voice to be fake so bad. Again, and I've told you guys in my YouTube videos and my TikToks, I like exaggerate it to the max. And like when I'm doing stand-up, I'm probably gonna exaggerate it to the max because that's a character. When I talk in like on streams and stuff and I'm not like fully maxed out, it's like people find it weird. Danny Peach, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah. But either way, yeah, and your mood also affects your voice. When I am like tired and like groggy, I talk in like my like soft voice. I talk in a much softer voice. Like it's like the Genshin streams and stuff. Like I was already having like so I just was talking in a softer voice. D-Lo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thoughts on British? No. My Brooklyn accent comes out when I talk loud, like if I'm passionate or angry about something, then it slips out. Yeah. When I'm like, I mean, when I'm like ranting or I'm like angry or I'm like passionate, like same thing as like you just said, like literally, I like my accent gets like I sound like my videos, like I sound like my TikToks, I sound like my YouTube. Like if I'm angry, if I'm like yelling, or if I'm when I'm drunk, I sound like my videos. Like if I don't drink often, but like if I do and I'm drunk, I am full Jersey. I am the most Jersey you will ever see me if I am drunk. But then like a lot of times like when I like high stream, like when I'm high, I like lose my voice completely. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted. But then like when I'm high, I talk in like a really soft, like like I have like a stoner voice. It's very funny. Kayla, thank you so much. But yeah, anyway, it's service voice. Yeah, literally, it's like my customer service voice. That's exactly it. Did you ever say your teeth were aligned when you were younger and you said you regretted that decision? Yeah, my teeth were crooked when I was younger. Then I got braces and then I didn't wear my retainer. So then I ended up, that's right, TJ. Thank you so much, for the, gifted. I can't fucking speak. Yeah, no, my teeth, I had braces and I didn't wear my retainer because I have a really sensitive gag reflex and I couldn't stand having something on the roof of my fucking mouth. So I never wore my retainer because I physically could not keep it in my mouth and adjust to it. And my, fucking orthodontist would not fucking listen to me or take me seriously when I would say that. He was like, you'll get used to it, and I physically could not. So I never wore my retainer, so my teeth shifted again. So then I got Invisalign. So now I have, well, I finished Invisalign, so now I just have a regular retainer. And my teeth still aren't perfectly straight, you know? But I don't care. I don't know. And the only reason I got Invisalign was because, you know, it was covered, so it was free. So I was like, I might as well do it. But I don't know. Having crooked teeth is cool. My accent definitely fluctuates on depending on who I'm speaking with. Back to the accent talk. Yeah, but yeah, no, like literally, like accents fluctuate depending on who you're speaking to. You know what I mean? Like it's like, again, I talk a lot. When I talk to my friends, I talk very sweetly and soft to them because like I love them. But yeah. Straight teeth are overrated. I agree. I agree. It's such like, cause I think about it. I'm like, so like, just thinking America pushes like straight teeth, like having straight white teeth so much. I know it's easy for me to say, someone who has straight white teeth, you know, not to be confused as a straight white person. As someone with straight white teeth, I guess it's easy for me to say that. But also, I've had crooked teeth before, and even when my teeth were crooked, I was like never self-conscious of them or like cared. Alana, thank you so much. Yeah, I have a permanent retainer in my bottom teeth, but I don't have one in my top. They wouldn't give it to me. But yeah. As long as you just make sure you take care of your teeth. I know some people struggle with like dental care and stuff like that. So if you can, if you haven't today, or you haven't in a while, you know what I mean? Give your teeth a little brush today. You deserve it. You earned it. You can do it. I believe in you. I know some people struggle with dental care and stuff like that, and it is hard. You know what I mean? So yeah, so if you haven't, like, you know, taken care of your teeth today, you know, give yourself a little brush. You earned it, okay? Do that. If you got a mouthwash on you, give a little swish, you know, floss if you're really feeling real ballsy. Floss, but give a little teeth brush today. You earned it. Eliza, thank you for the prime. Yeah, that's all. That's it. That'll be my thing with Tooth Twitter. I'm gonna encourage you. Just take care of your teeth. I know it's hard sometimes. I know it's difficult. I know people struggle with it. Niet, thank you so much for the 2 months. You're cool as fuck. Thank you for being here. Okay, but I think dental care should be free. Dude, I agree. The fact that it's separate from, like, regular insurance, too? What the fuck is that? You have to get regular insurance and then dental insurance? That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Like, that is so fucked up. That is just so fucked. Like, the fact that dental insurance has to be a separate category of health insurance is just fucked up. It's so annoying. Would you ever go full blonde? I used to. I don't think I would ever do it again because of the damage it does to my hair. But I'll probably wear wigs. So, whenever I want to be full blonde again, I'll probably wear blonde wigs. It's expensive. It's bullshit. Yeah. Someone said body doubling vids are really useful if you struggle with hygiene. Someone who brushes their teeth with you and encourages you. Those are cool. Or also, if you like a fun little game and you like Pokemon, there's this app on the App Store called like Pokemon Smile, and it's got like you can like catch Pokemon, like collect Pokemon, and like you like hold. It's like for like kids, but like it's cool, and like you can like brush your teeth along with like like it's like a little Pokemon like game about like brushing teeth, and like you brush your teeth on camera. Anyway, it's fun, it's cute. So if you struggle with brushing teeth and you want like a fun little game out of it, that's also like or also if you don't struggle, I just like the app because I just like Pokemon. But yeah, Pokemon Smile. It's like a little toothbrushing app. It's so fucking cute. So if you like struggle with, and that'll like help motivate you to like brush your teeth because like, you get like a fun little game like rewards out of it. Like that's fun too. I like that a lot. I haven't used it in a long time, but I like earlier, like in like 2020, I used it a lot because it was just like fun to do. It's a little like toothbrushing game. Yeah, and like it's fun. Highly recommend. Have you played the game Strike Cat Crossing? I have not. I'll look into it, though. If it's like Mad Father. I'm gonna need more RPG makers. Yeah, so try that out. Try that out. Maybe that'll help you. No big deal. And don't forget to floss. Alora, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. This app should sponsor you. No, they should. You said /s, but they should. They absolutely should. I really want to play Corpse Party. It's very long, though. Is it really? How long is Corpse? I think Corpse Party is probably gonna be the next game I play. For RPG makers. That's only an hour and 33 minutes. Oh, it's a movie. There's a movie? There's a Corpse Party movie? What the fuck? Game. Oh, it's 16 hours to get 100%. About 10 hours in length. Oh, okay. Probably be a 2-day stream, but that's fine. Yeah, I've never played it before because I think that one always, like, the RPG Maker games I played on stream, some of them are free, some of them cost money now. I bought them now because, like, they're available on Steam, but they all used to be free, and I think Corpse Party always cost money, so I think I never played that one growing up because, like, I couldn't afford it. But now I can, and now I got to buy Mad Father and stuff and support the devs, and that's cool. Volpina, thank you so much. And Memesa, thank you for the sub. Oh my god, Botez live rated me. What the fuck? How are you guys? What'd you guys do today? I have a Botez. Oh my god. I got rated by the Botez sisters. That's fucking cool. That's so sick. How are you guys? What the fuck is up? Open the floodgates. Open it. Let them in. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Just chill stream today. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so flattered. Hi. How is everybody? We're also having a very chill... I'm, like, literally just sitting here talking about nonsense and, like, rambling and just, like, bullshitting today. So if you want to stay and hang out and, like, listen to me talk, like, you know, you could hang out. I just ramble about random things my chat asked me about and myself, and like it's just a very chill, boring stream today. Um, but thank you. What was that app called again? Pokemon Smile. Are you from New York? I'm from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. I grew up right outside of New York. I grew up 20 minutes outside of New York City. Is there a particular reason why I was on 1 month follower mode? Because people are fucking mean. But yeah, welcome Botez fans. How are you? How are you? Do you feel like you overshare sometimes, like here on stream? Oh yeah, I overshare with you guys. I tell you guys way too much shit. I overshare my mental health and like I make really dark jokes and I say way too many things I should not be saying on stream and sharing with you guys. But also like that's kind of the person I am, and I'm a very like transparent person, and like I don't bullshit anything. I wish I could. I wish I could censor myself. Like I'm like so jealous of streamers that never talk about their personal lives or personal thoughts. Like I wish I could be that kind of streamer. I really wish I could. But, like, that's not the kind of person I am. I'm always very honest about my thoughts and feelings and very direct about anything, and I can't lie. And if you ask my opinion on something, I'm gonna give it. And I've just always been that way, and there's really nothing I could do. But, you know, I think about it, and, like, the content creators I really loved, like, growing up, a lot of them were like that, too. Like, my favorite content creators growing up were always ones who were super transparent and, like, raw and, like, kind of overshared. Moonji, thank you so much for the Prime. So... it's, yeah. Again, I wish I could censor myself. Like, I wish I wasn't, but I wish I wasn't unfiltered, but I really am. You know? But it is much to my detriment a lot of the time. But it's just the way that I am, and there's really not much I could do about it. It's like, but sometimes I'm like, I'm uncomfortably open. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little too much, you know? Some things I just don't, I just, sometimes I'm a little uncomfortable. Are you planning to visit somewhere? No, I don't know if you've heard, but COVID cases are at a peak high right now. So I'm gonna hide alone where I'm safe, and I'm not, you know, contributing to anything. You've been asked multiple times before, but do you have any favorite drinks? G Fuel. I drink Sonic Peach rings. That's my favorite flavor. It's been my favorite flavor for ever. And you can use code Gengar for a discount on G Fuel, and I highly recommend you do that because they pay my rent. Thank you. So use code Gengar on G Fuel. Yeah. I also I like sharing a lot about myself because also like part of me wishes I didn't overshare because like again, I don't like having my business I shouldn't, but also like I don't want people to think of me as anything other than a person cuz like I tell you guys like I'm just like I don't know, especially because I'm not a good content creator. Like, I don't, like, actively make content. I don't have anything else to put out there besides, like, me just kind of existing. So it's, like, I don't even, like, I'm just like you guys. Like, I'm just a person talking to a camera in my bedroom. Like, that's it. Like, that's all I am, and that's all I ever will be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be, like, the biggest streamer. Like, I'm not trying to, like, be, like, super successful or, like, huge. Like, you know, that's just not my thing. Like, I'm just a person sitting and talking, and if people want to sit here and listen to me, that's fine. And, like, I'll keep doing this as long as people want to sit and listen to me. But there's really nothing special that, like, separating me from you or anything like that. You know? Do you think? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you for the bits, but I don't know what that means. I'm stoned. This is awesome. I feel like I am a good streamer to watch while you're high. I think I am a good... This is a good stream to watch while you're stoned. Especially with my given my background right here. Why is my camera out of focus? What the fuck is that? Hello? Am I just... have I ever gone out of focus before? Okay, interesting. Fun. That's new. Do you like deathcore? No, I get bitches. I'm kidding. I don't know. My camera's stoned too. Yeah, my camera just went out of focus. My camera just took a hit. I don't know, man. I don't know enough about it to answer your question, but thank you for letting me know. Favorite adventure character? Do you mean Adventure Time? Because if you mean Adventure Time, I have a Flame Princess tattoo. she's my favorite character. Because I feel like Flame Princess and I are the same person. I feel like I relate to her a lot. Shout out to all the stone people in my chat. What the fuck is that? Shout out to all my stoners. My mom said you're pretty. Don't let her listen to things I say. Cause she won't. Do I have Celeste with me? Yeah, she's in the corner. I have a big ass desk. It's huge. I can't reach the other side of it. Yeah, she sits on the corner of my desk, and I have her pointed towards my TV so she can watch me sit on my couch. Yeah, I know. I adore Flame Princess. She's my favorite. I relate to her the most. I relate to her a lot, and like her like backstory and everything, and just her as a character. So I have her tattooed. Do you have any fashion influences? Not directly, no. Like nobody like like sometimes like yeah, no, not I just kind of buy things I like. I don't really like base it off of anybody or anything. Or if I do, it's like not conscious where I would be able to know or answer that question. Luna, thank you so much. How are you? Love you so much. I'd absolutely die for Marceline. Marceline's cool as fuck. Do you watch Emma Chamberlain? I used to watch her a lot. I don't watch her as much anymore, but sometimes I do. She's really chill. I worry about her. I don't know if that's wrong to say. But sometimes she seems so... Sometimes when she's, you know, she's also very open about her mental health. So when she talks about being sad, I'm like, aw. Like, I just want her to be okay. I just want everybody to be happy, you know? I don't want to see anybody struggle with mental illness, because this shit fucking sucks, you know? But I just want to hold her in the palm of my hand. You have a Marceline tattoo? That's sick. I want to get another Adventure Time tattoo. I want to get, like, you know how... So if you don't know this, in Adventure Time, in every single episode, they have, like, a little, like, waving snail that'll be, like, hidden in a frame of every single episode. And, like, when I have, like, most of my, like, leg, like, tattooed, I want to get, like, the little snail, like, hidden somewhere as, like, a filler piece, you know? Because I think that's funny. You ever shared your diagnosis... Like diagnoses? How do you even say that? I don't even know. I have, but also I feel like they're gonna change, so I don't want to like reiterate them. Because I think they need an update. And I haven't talked to my psychiatrist in a while. I still haven't told her I got off antidepressants. I'm a dumb bitch. But I do have these. I don't think will change. I do have panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, major depression, and social anxiety. Did I say that? Generalized anxiety, panic disorder, social anxiety, major depression. Yeah, I'm a very anxious, fucked up person. Do I like Disney movies? No, not really. I'm not against. I don't watch movies or TV. For anybody who's new here, I don't watch movies or TV really. I've only seen a couple things. Adventure Time being one of them. You and your best friend cosplayed Marceline and Bubblegum? That's the dream. That's literally the fucking dream. Damn, whoever's lucky to see that snail is one lucky person. Don't be fucking weird. It's on my leg, bro. My leg? What the fuck? Who's my favorite streamer? Tina Kitten. Tina Kitten's the best streamer. You can't convince me otherwise. Feeling like making a How I Met Your Mother joke about major depression. Man, that's a good. That's good. I never even thought of that before, but now every time I say that. What's my favorite part of doing my makeup? My blush, because it's the easiest part. Because you just pack that shit on real quick. The reason I have so much trouble like getting ready is I keep like zoning out, and I like have been having really bad focus issues, so it takes me like 2 hours to get ready as opposed to like fucking 45 minutes like it used to. Like I spent like 45 minutes on like just like my eyes alone today, and it usually takes me like 3 minutes to do full eyeliner. I've like completely lost my touch. Don Pablo, thank you for the prime. I think I have to I don't know, also because I only wear my makeup on days you see me on stream, so I think like I'm also just out of practice because I don't wear makeup every day anymore or super regularly anymore. But also I've been streaming more often now, so hopefully I'll be able to be fast with it again. How often do you watch Tina streams? Whenever I can. Also, just so you guys know, Tina is gonna be doing a Bee and Puppy Cat stream tomorrow at 3 EST, and it's only gonna be an hour long, so make sure you're there for the watch party. And I'm gonna be there, and so is Corpse and Carl and Jack Manifold and Callahan and Foolish and maybe other people. Who knows? But it'll be a fucking party, so you should come by. Somebody asked what I'd be doing if I wasn't a streamer, and I'd probably I'd probably still be working at GameStop. I'm a high school dropout. So I was meant to work at GameStop for the rest of my life and live in my mom's basement. But then I went viral on the internet. Now I'm here. Do you know if the VOD will be up later? I'm sure it will be. Only an hour? Yeah, well, the whole series is like only an hour. I'm sure the stream might run a little longer with pauses and stuff like that in between, I'm assuming. But like, I think the whole series takes like an hour to watch. So, who is your BF? What? I don't have a BF. What do you mean best friend? And in that case, I have too many to name. I think everybody's my best friend. What do you say blowing up on the internet was better or worse for your life? Pizza Face, what the fuck is up? How are you? Thank you for resubbing. I appreciate you, man. It's been so long. It's been a minute. What do you say blowing up has made my life better or worse? To be determined. Aw, thank you so much. Love you dearly. Thank you for being here. It's made my mental health worse. I hate myself more than I've ever hated myself. I've told you guys that. I struggle. I just really fucking hate myself now. Like, I never liked myself, but like having the internet put its opinions on you, which is nail in the coffin. For self-hatred. Ghostwife, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Did I say Ghostface or did I say Ghostwife? Did I read your name correctly? I don't know, but thank you. Just Ghostface lives rent-free in my head, so I'm sorry. I want him. But yeah, but also it's been really good for me because I live in LA now. I can afford to live in LA, so couldn't have done that without this job. And also, like, without the internet, without this, I never would have met any of my friends. And I talked about it earlier in the stream, but like, I love my friends more than anything. They are like I wouldn't be able to do any of this without them. Like, they are literally just like my favorite thing in the entire world. I never stop thinking about my friends. So it improved. So there's pros and cons to this. And like, I think like one of the main reasons I do this is just because like I like having friends. I never had them before, so it's cool. But yeah, so it's just it's cool. So it's like, again, me and my iPad kid cough. Yeah, there's pros and cons. I mean, it's really fucked with me mentally, but also like I have so much privilege, and I'm trying to focus on like, the privileges and like the things I'm lucky to have. And like, again, I'm trying to revamp my mindset and focus on the good things that come out of this and not be so like fucked up. But I don't know. Chat's been a lot better lately, so I've been having a much easier time streaming because you guys have been behaving for the most part and haven't been like super like toxic or weird. Like some of people used to be in my chat. I think I've like gotten to a pretty good place with it, and I have a pretty good audience right now. So I think it's gotten a lot better than it used to. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to talk about things more positively and like fix my mindset on things so I could be like happier and stream more and, focus on the people that actually like me and like watch my content because they like me and not get so caught up on everybody that fucking hates me. Yeah. Don't let the positives invalidate your struggles, though. Yes, but also I have to invalidate my struggles because, like, I focus on them too much. So, for me personally, it works better that way. Genji's Conrad, thank you for the prime. Sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. I'm a dumb little bimbo. Who's your favorite person? I had to have so many favorite people. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. Like, favorite how? I have so many favorites. couldn't choose just one. I know so many amazing people. Wouldn't it be great if we saw the way our friends who love us do? I wish. I have no idea how anybody sees me. Thinking of getting a tattoo. I love flowers. Do you have a favorite? Don't get my favorite flower tattooed if you don't want it. Are you just asking what my favorite flower is? I don't know. I like sunflowers a lot. I kind of want to get sunflower tattoos. But sunflowers are my favorite flower. Who's your favorite bimbo? Chrissy Klopika. Did I pronounce her name correctly? Klopika? Is that how you pronounce it? She's on TikTok. Love her. I was gonna tweet a joke the other day, but I was like, I think people are always like, when you get your Anthony Padilla interview, as if I've ever accomplished anything, which is hilarious. But it's like Anthony Padilla should do, I spent a day with bimbos, and it should be me, Loey, and Christy Klopika. I think it should be the three of us, and it should be I spent a day with bimbos, and just the three of us. I think that pitching that to Anthony Padilla. I'm doing that right now. I pitched it to him last night. Humming Buddy, thank you for the sub. Implying you haven't accomplished anything? Compared to the people he interviews, I haven't done shit. Why the fuck would I have an interview with him? What am I going to talk about? Yeah, so I gained a following online. I told a couple jokes in some streams. I don't even have merch yet. What the fuck am I going to do in an Anthony Padilla interview? You know what I mean? Like, trust me, I would love one. But what am I supposed to talk about? I haven't, like, the people he's interviewed have, like, made waves in the industry, blown up at a young, have, like, stories to tell, have, like, made huge accomplishments. I'm just here. And, like, not to say I haven't accomplished anything, but, like, they're, like, these are groundbreaking people he interviews who have, like, changed, like, probably, like, content creation, like, in a massive way that will affect, like, future generations. I haven't done that. I'm just a girl. Sometimes. You know? Do I have a podcast? No. This is basically a podcast. You have a U2s, everybody gets a U2s. Everybody does. Have you watched the Rambo one? I haven't had a chance to yet. I'm a bad Anthony Padilla viewer. I'm sorry, Anthony. Again, when I have stuff to talk about, I would love an Anthony Padilla interview, but I'm not at that level yet. But if he ever does, I spent a day with bimbos. You know, we got it. Would you be okay with me doing a self-love jar spell on you? I probably don't. I just don't trust people. But thank you for the offering. I also have a lot of words up anyway. Do you favorite OG or old school YouTuber? Jenna Marble's obvious answer, but also Anthony Padilla. Again, grew up watching Smosh, loved Smosh my entire life. Fucking, it's weird that I'm friends with him now. You know what I mean? Still can't get over it. He's still so fucking cool. And I'm like, thank you for not letting me down. Yeah, I love Anthony Padilla dearly. He's a very good friend to me. And yeah. Favorite Anthony video? I'm being sappy. Ew, I'm so sappy this stream. I've just been thinking about how much I love my friends lately. Like, my mind immediately goes to the Faceless YouTubers one, because that was the first time I, like, saw a corpse, and I was like, I remember watching it and being like, he seems really cool. I feel like we would be really good friends someday. And then 3 months later, we became friends, and it was just, like, meant to be. You know what I mean? It was so emotional. You know? Like, it's just so much. Anya, thank you for the gifted. You know, but like that's like the first one that came to mind. I don't know if that's like my actual favorite, but like that's just like what came to mind. Also, I've talked about that video like once or twice this stream already, so I think that's why, like that's what I like think of. I don't know. I love my friends. I'm so emotional. Why did you start streaming? I went viral on the internet, and then people kept asking me when I was gonna make an OnlyFans or do Twitch, and I chose Twitch. I don't have the body for OnlyFans. I'm body shaming myself. I'm sorry. You guys don't know what I actually look like, so I'm allowed to do that. Anytime you see my body, I am heavily corseted and fake. So just so you guys know that. Tashar, thank you so much for the 4 months. Sabrina, thank you. I spent a day with Tina Kid. It needs to happen. I fucking agree. She deserves it. Opinion on Ollie Sykes. As a musician, fantastic. Phenomenal. One of my favorites. I spent a day with Tina. It would be so sweet and gentle and pleasant. I just want to listen to Tina talk. Like, I just want Tina to do... I just want to listen to Tina talk. I want Tina to do podcasts. I just want to listen to Tina all the time. I spent a day with Corpse's friends. Fuck you. Not even for me, but like, we're more than Corpse's friends. Like, okay, you could just reduce me to Corpse's friend. I know that's all I am to a lot of people, and I'm cool with that. He's my homie. I'm honored to be in that, considered that. But my friends are worth way more than that. But you know, our friends, like, don't reduce other people to Corpse's friend. You can do it to me because I know I'm not shit, but like, not everybody else. Fuck you. Chat be less weird. Yeah. Corpse's close friends. How about like we're like not just somebody's friend and we have our own like skills and like talents and like personalities outside of just being somebody's friend. And reducing somebody to just being somebody's friend is kind of fucked up. Like I don't care if you refer to me as one cuz like I know I'm not shit and I've been called that every day for like the past year and a half and I love him dearly and I wear that with a badge of honor because I adore him. But also like don't reduce people to just being somebody's friend. That's such a common thing in this industry. Is like, especially for like, again, women content creators, like female presenting content creators and stuff like that, that it's like, oh, so often do we get reduced to just being somebody's friend or somebody's something, you know? Like, it's so hard to be taken seriously as an individual because it's like, oh, that's somebody's friend. You know, here's a male content creator's friend. You know, so many women in this industry just get reduced to that and it's fucking annoying. Casper, thank you for the sub. It's my favorite singer, Halsey. Yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts. As A with Salad Gang? What are we gonna do? Just talk about being friends? Like, I don't know. It's like Halsey's old music. I love everything Halsey has ever done. Halsey could never do anything wrong. How did you get into liking Halsey? Back in 2015, I was on Tumblr, and she released this music video for the song called Ghost, and it had queer representation in it. So naturally, Tumblr lost its goddamn shit because we were like a win for the fucking sapphics. And ever since then, I've been hooked on her since she released the Ghost music video. We DJ emo night again someday, but not as the way COVID is right now. Not anytime soon. Probably. I want to wait till like it's much better. Malsey did nothing wrong. Listen. Even that is, I don't even care. I'll listen, like, you know, Halsey singing Blink-182 in the mall. I don't care. A masterpiece. Fantastic. The cultural impact it has. I don't, any version of, I don't care. I'd still listen to it. If all her music sounded like her singing in that mall, I would still listen to it. That is how much I love that woman. That person. They are my everything. I am a Halsey fan before I am a human being, and you can quote me on that. I like her cover of Sucker, dude. Her like little like rasp and growls that she does sometimes. So sexy, so spicy, so everything. I was getting Clementine a bunch lately. Oh my god, me too. I feel like crying to it. Dude, Manic's almost 2 years old and I'm so emotional over it. When Manic came out, it was such a pivotal point in my life. Like Like Manic was really like an extremely like that album means so much to me on a personal level, and it came out like just exactly when I fucking needed it and like broke me inside. I have a Clementine tattoo literally for that song. Um yeah. No, it's just I can't believe it's almost 2 years old. And also because like also like that album being 2 years old means like it's been 2 years since I escaped that point in my life. Um and I'm so glad to not be where I was when that album came out. But also it's I don't know. It's such a fantastic album. Holy fuck. Lost Light Druid, thank you so much for the 2 months. Imagine a Corpse / Halsey song, dude, I would literally throw up and cry. If he ever worked on a song with Halsey, like I would throw up and cry and piss myself. I would drop dead on the spot. Like I wouldn't even get to hear it. Like I would just I couldn't handle it. I would just lose my mind. Mishamu, thank you so much for the resub. Anyway, a lot of people are asking me about music artists, and you can go look at my Spotify. I follow a bunch of artists. I make a bunch of playlists. I have a new playlist that I just put out. It's the Are You Satisfied one, based off the song by Marina. Yeah, so if you want to go look at my music taste and stuff, I make a little playlist for you guys because I like sharing music a lot, and playlists are kind of very personal to me and just what I like, so they might not make sense to you, but they make sense in my head. Because they're really for me, and then I just make them public. Like, I expose everything about myself online. If you could understand, you know what I realized? Like, you would know all my secrets if you could understand what my playlists mean to me. Because, like, I use playlists to vet. But nobody will ever know what they mean to me. Because that's all just in my head. Can you sing? Dude, if I could sing, you would fucking know about it because I would never shut the fuck up about it. If I could have been a musician, I would have been. But I took vocal lessons actually for a year. And I chronically cannot sing. Like, it's a proven fact. I took vocal lessons for a year, and I didn't get a smidge better. Like, I know what it's supposed to sound like. I know what I'm supposed to do. And, like, I can hear pitches and tone. Like, I know what it's supposed to sound like. But I physically cannot make my body sound good. My voice it's not a good sing. I'm chronically off pitch. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make my body match the sound. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do. It just doesn't come out. Are you a fan of Father John Misty? Yes, he's in my new playlist that you should go listen to. Go look at my Spotify if you want to go see it. Will you ever do a cover with no, I can't I have no musical ability whatsoever. So you will never hear music from me. Ever. Because I can't play an instrument, I can't produce, and I can't sing. I've tried. And I don't have the patience to learn how to pick up an instrument right now. So I wish I could. I've thought about rapping. I really have. I can't do it though. I'm not good at it. And it would just be embarrassing and sad for everybody if I tried to rap, you know? It just wouldn't be good. It would just be sad. It would just be so sad. I've thought about it. It's weird. I can write lyrics. I can't but like finding flows and stuff, my brain, I don't have a brain for it. I don't have a music brain. I wish I did. I just don't. 3 hours. Yeah, it's been a long chatting, but I want to keep chatting with you. Also, I hit 3,500. I can't read numbers. Sorry, I'm gay. I don't do math. 3,500 subs. I think that's the most I've ever had. So thank you so fucking much. Thank you. A lot of that was from subtext today, but holy fuck, thank you so goddamn much today. I think I gained almost 1,000 subs today, which is crazy. So thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who gifted. Thank you to everybody who subbed. Thank you to everybody who resubbed. I appreciate you. Orange or apple juice? Okay, this is a hot debate, and the only reason I say orange juice is because I want to pronounce your name right so correctly. I'm gonna just call you Winger. Thank you so much for the sub. What was I talking about? Orange juice. Anyway, I'm an orange juice person because for the first 12 years of my life, I like exclusively drank apple juice and water. So like because of that, I can't drink apple juice anymore. Because like I drank apple juice like every day from like when I was a child till like from when I came out of the womb till I was 12. So now it's just like disgusting, and I never got over it. Like it just never tastes the same anymore. I wish it did. Wish I could enjoy it, but apple juice does not hit when you had it for 12 years straight. It just doesn't. It just impacted me in my childhood, and now it doesn't taste like childhood, and I don't like it. But I love orange juice. Also, like, but the thing is, I realized I never drink orange juice except if I'm on vacation. Whenever I'm, like, on vacation, I'm like, I want orange juice. Like, I feel like it's like a treat. Like, I want, like, a breakfast and I want orange juice. Isn't that weird? I don't know. It's like a vacation drink for me. Not with alcohol, not with like vodka or anything, just orange juice. I just want like a little bit of orange juice. Nice little like glass of orange juice. It's vibey. How's California been? What is the vibe? I mean, I never leave my apartment and there's a pandemic, so there's really not much going on. But on the plus side, I'm closer to all my friends. So I get to hang out with my friends more often. So like, you know, when I get to see them, you know, like once a month, and that's nice. Have you listened to the new Lovejoy song? I haven't yet. I should. Did it come out? I don't even know when that came out. I'm a fake Lovejoy stan. I don't know when a new song came out, actually. What's your favorite part of Brooks' Girls' Night? Hugging Valkyrie. I don't know. The whole thing was so nice. It was just such a good fucking night. I don't even know if I have a favorite part. It was so fun. Any plans on doing anything with Cutie Cinderella? Don't have any plans, but I would love to. I love Cutie a lot. She's so sweet. It was really cool hanging out. We met at girls' night. Slaughter, thank you for the sub. We like met at girls' night and actually got to like speak to each other because I had only like interacted with her on like Lover Host before, and that was it. So that was my first time like actually meeting. I'm like we just kind of like we didn't even know each other, but we just like gravitated towards each other because everybody like was like a lot of the group was very tight knit already. So we just kind of like I hung out with like her and Nico like most of the night, and like I love both of them so much. How was the sound bath? Okay. Now, I love a good sound bath. I love singing bowls. I like listening to them to sleep, like in my bedroom and stuff like that. But having a sound bath in person when you're like 2 drinks in is very jarring. Like, I wasn't expecting to have like, I don't trust motherfuckers. Like, I won't sit, I don't want to sit around and keep my eyes closed around anybody. It's my first time meeting a lot of the streamers there. Some people I already knew, some people that was my first time meeting them or speaking to them. So it's like, so like, for you to tell me 2 drinks in, to lay down on a mat and close my eyes and relax, not gonna happen. I hope you couldn't see me in the video. I had like my eyes open a lot of the time because I like couldn't trust them. I like couldn't keep my eyes closed. Like I was so uncomfortable. Like I could not relax. I was so anxious and jittery. I could not like just sit there and like lay on my flat. Also, when I lay flat on my back, my spine like locks because like I have like scoliosis and like my discs would like pinch in my lower back if I lay flat on my back. So I'm like constantly trying to lay. I have to like lay kind of weird and like kind of like partially on my side. Otherwise, like my spine will my discs will like pinch and I can't fucking and then I'm just stuck and I can't move until they like release themselves. I should see a chiropractor. So it was just very stressful. And then like they started walking around with one of those like things that like make rain noises, you know what I mean, like the shaker things, you know, and they're like shaking it above my head and I'm like I'm gonna push you into the pool. I was sitting on the edge, like I was all the way in the back corner by the pool. I was laying next to Janet. Indy, thank you so much. And like I was like when they were doing the rain thing like above my head, I was literally gonna like wake up and push this guy to the pool. I was like, get away from me, like this is freaking me out. I did not like it. I could not relax. I was not a fan of the sound bath. I love sound baths, and I think if I was like alone during one I would be fine, or like I like listening to ones like again like the audios on YouTube, and I find that very relaxing. But when I'm 2 drinks in and I'm like meeting a bunch of people for the first time and I'm anxious and I'm new and I don't know what to do, it was not an ideal situation. Have you ever had acrylics? Yeah, but like there's like a pandemic, so like I don't feel like going to a nail salon. I don't feel like going to a nail salon right now. And like it's so much more convenient to just like not have my nails done. And yeah, I could also do them at home, but they don't look good and I'm bad at nails and I'm bad at being a girl. I can put on makeup, but if you ask me to do hair or nails, it's a game over for me. Not that those things are inherently feminine, anybody can do anything they want, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so no, I've had acrylics, I don't think I would have them anytime soon. Yeah, so it just stressed me the fuck out. That's basically what it is. I can barely braid, I can't braid at all. I can't do anything. How do you style your hair? I don't know, I just wake up and hope for the best. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? I just rambled about a bunch of random. I'm just rambling a bunch. This is a random shit stream. Everything else to do. Oh my god, it's almost 9 o'clock. I forgot I started so goddamn late. Oh god, Jesus Christ. You ever see somebody text you that you don't want to text you? I'm a terrible person. How often do you need to re-dye your hair? I don't know. I do it when I feel like it. Do you miss modern baseball? Honestly, I don't think I'd currently be... Like, I don't think I would keep up with them currently. But I do listen to their old stuff. And then I ignore it. Exactly. Exactly. Imagine they're watching right now. No, they're not. Do you need dream stream ideas / goals? That's a good question, puppy. Don't know if I want to talk about it. Because I don't know. My ex texted me like 2 seconds after you said that, LMAO. Oh my god, don't answer. Don't answer, bestie. Don't answer. If that person isn't watching the stream, they're not. It's a family member. It's fine. I was making a joke. It's a family member. It's no big deal. I was kidding. But, what was I talking about? Do. They deserve it. It's okay. I wouldn't say that. Oh, stream I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. But I really want to start doing, like, raising money for, like, transition funds and stuff like that. Like, but I have to get more consistent with streaming before I can do that. But, like, I think my goal with, like, Twitch, I really want to, like, start doing like kind of like charity streams, but like for like GoFundMe's again for people who are transitioning, so they can get whatever they need, whatever surgeries they need, whatever they need access to, whether it's being able to move out of their home so they could like have a safe environment, or have them again be able to get top surgery or bottom surgery or facial feminization, whatever they need, anything. Like I want to start doing like things like that. Because I don't feel right giving to like a charity individually, because I want to see it go to an individual who I know is going to use it. So like that's the kind of stuff I want to do, because I don't know if other streamers have done that before, or like people actively do that, but like that's something that like I'm really passionate about, and like I want to use, like if I have a platform, like I might as well use it to help other fucking people. So like just stuff to help like just like queer and like other like LGBTQIA like people. Stuff like that I think would be really fun. That's like my like goal. I don't know if I've ever talked about that before. Final boss, thank you for the prime. I feel like I have, but also I haven't. I've had this idea for literally like a year, but because I'm not consistent with streaming, I don't want to do it because I can't promise anything yet. And like, it's a matter of finding individuals, and also like people are scummy and sometimes people lie and stuff like that. So I want to make sure it's going to go to someone who's actually going to use it, and like will use the money for like what they're saying they're going to use it for, and will actually use it to help them in whatever situation they need. But yeah, so that's like my main that's my main thing, and I want to start doing that, but I have to like get consistent with streaming and stuff like that before, and make sure I'm like meant to, because like, you know, sometimes I have a bad day and I can't continue a stream or something like that, and I don't want that to happen during a stream where I'm trying to raise money. Obviously I would make it up to them and I would do another stream or do a second stream to like, you know, help fundraise. But that's like, yeah, that is like one of my biggest goals. What does the I and A stand for? I is intersex and A is asexual. People will say it's ally. It's not fucking ally. I'm sorry. You're not in... It's not ally. I don't care. Stop trying to insert yourself. Glad you're an ally, but stop trying to be part of the acronym. Get out of here. Also aromantic and agender. Yeah, also aromantic and agender. Yeah. I like that you actually read your chat. I do. Well, it's a just chatting stream. I don't know what else to talk about. I rely on you guys to carry the conversation. So when stuff gets repetitive, it's all your fault, not mine. I'm kidding. Worst activity in your daily routine? I can't answer that. I have so many dark jokes. Ugh. Can you speak any other language apart from English? I fucking wish. No. You know what, actually? Never mind, I'm not gonna talk about that. I wish I would have P for pansexuals. Agree. I'm sure there's an acronym. Where would they put the P? Would LGBTQI... Is there an acronym to include pansexuals? Where does the P go? LGBT with pansexual. Yeah, there is no pansexual. Why is that? I know Q is an umbrella term, but also, like, not everybody's cool with, like, Q. LGBTQPIA? The plus also includes... Because queer is also an umbrella term. It's tricky. That is fun. That is weird that it's not... Either way, I hope you guys know whenever I'm referring to it, I'm never excluding anybody. I hope you guys know whenever I'm talking about LGBT stuff, I'm never eliminating anybody. I hope you guys know that. Like, that are, you know... I hope you guys know that. Yeah, it's... LGBT in Canada, it's LGBTQIA2P. Interesting. Either way, pansexuality is a valid sexuality, and no, it's not the same as bisexual. And yeah. Anyway, let's move on. But yeah, I hope you guys know whenever I'm referring to LGBT, you're just queer stuff. I'm including everybody. Purple Hyena, thank you for the 15. Appreciate you. What's the background music? Oh, I just left Genshin open in the background because I was planning on playing Genshin and then I never did. So there's just been the Genshin, like, home screen music playing in the background because I just left it there. I meant to stream Genshin today, but I'm not going to do that now. So it is what it is. At least I have music in the background. Nobody can complain. Where's my Gengar pennant from? It was a gift, and I believe he got it off of Amazon. Do you do anything fun over the holidays? No, I don't celebrate the holidays. I don't believe in them. I did get cool gifts, though. Loey gave me a bunch of really cool gifts. She gave me the selenite bowl that I showed earlier. Also, she gave me... I have them here because I was wearing them, but they're very stabby. These are like little earrings. And they are like snake... They're ethically sourced. Don't worry. They're like natural. But they're snake vertebrae earrings. So it's like little snake vertebrae. But again, they're like ethically sourced and everything. They're not just like... You know, it's not like some like crazy fucked up shit. She got those for me. She got me a bunch of, she got me a eucalyptus candle. I have that lit. What else did she get me? She got me a bathrobe. Loey popped off on Christmas for me. She's my sugar mommy. What else did she get me? I don't remember, but Loey just popped off with the gifts. Loey got me a lot of stuff. I adore her. They are the fucking best. Like, anyway, and I got these really, I just love these little snake vertebrae earrings. I think they're so fucking dope. How did me and Loey meet? Twitter. Anyone ever say you sound like the nanny? No, I've never heard that before. Also, I literally don't. What else? Yeah, my mom gave me a fuck ton of crystals. They're on my shelf over there. But my mom gave me a fuck ton of crystals, too. Loey's the most precious human ever. I know. I love her. She's my angel. She's my everything. You sound like you're from New York. I'm from New Jersey. As a fellow Taurus, we are good gift givers. You are. Taurus are top tier gift givers. I will agree on that. Do you have any opinions on unlabeled people? No. Not like no, but I mean, like, I'm like, yeah, be unlabeled. I don't know if you were new here, or I went on a rant about this earlier in the stream, so sorry to people who are hearing me repeat myself. Or also, I've talked about this a lot of times, so sorry for hearing me repeat myself, just period in general. Yeah, no, I think being unlabeled should be more accepted, and I think people should stop forcing labels on people, or forcing people to label their sexuality, or, like, pushing labels on people. And I think people should be allowed to just vibe and, like, not label themselves. Like, I use queer as an umbrella term, and I use asexual, and those are the only labels I use because I don't feel comfortable with a specific label, because I'm like, how am I supposed to label my sexuality if I don't know my gender? I mean, like, so I guess in some cases you can, but I cannot in confidence. And normally it wouldn't matter, but because I have an audience online, sometimes people get weird when you change or experiment with labels, and so I feel like once you have a following, you don't really have the freedom to do that. Cactus Click, thank you for the 5 gifted. So if you see like people with a following in any capacity who don't feel comfortable labeling themselves, let them do it, because sometimes you get a lot of backlash when if you change your mind or something. And sexuality is always fluid. Kesh Ali, thank you so much. And sexuality is fluid, and so can gender. Sometimes depends on the person, depends on anybody. So anyway, I just think we should stop pushing labels and sexualities on people and just let people vibe and let people figure themselves out and experiment, and that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Dream went on a rant about this recently on Reddit. He did. Um, yeah, and it's mainly, and like when you're in queer space, like not to be like, when you're in queer spaces, like in person, these like discourses and stuff don't really come up. It's a mainly very terminally online, like LGBT Twitter take, you know, having things like that happen. Because like in queer spaces, and in my experience, I've never had to, like in real life, I've never had to like any issues with like being unlabeled or like these types of issues. It's a very terminally online thought process. But yeah, and then people, I was talking about this earlier, don't assume people are like straight until proven otherwise either. That was kind of like, I believe that was something along the lines of what Dream was saying. It's like, you know, just because somebody hasn't specified their LGBT doesn't necessarily mean they're straight either. And nobody owes you a label either. Like, if you're not the person sleeping with them, or like dating them, or like romantic with them, or like having relationships with them, then like even then it's like a bit, you know, but like it's just really nobody's business what anybody. And I don't think, and I understand like people want to be prided out and want representation, but not everybody wants to be, you know, wants that. And just let people live. Just let people live. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Anyway, talk about that a lot, but just let people vibe. You know, somebody's identity doesn't like, it doesn't matter to you, because like this person that you're so worried about their sexuality or gender is probably not interested in you anyway, especially when they're like, again, people with followings, like you're not going to end up with them. So like, why do you care so much about their sexuality or gender? You know? Yeah. Let people vibe. Let people vibe. It's no big deal. Yeah, not everybody wants to be considered like a role model, like for their sexuality or gender or anything. You know, not everybody wants that. My like lighting changed, and I can't tell how to fix it now. I'm like all weird. My camera like automatic, or not my camera, my computer automatically does that like orange filter, like at a certain time for you know, like to like fix like blue light, you know, that night shit. So everything's like orange on my computer right now, and I look super orange. I'm like, oh god, I have no idea what my lighting looks like anymore. I probably look botched. Labeling yourself can be empowering for, yeah, if you want to label yourself, like, go ahead. I'm not telling people not to label themselves if they want to. I'm not telling people they shouldn't label themselves or the labels are bad. But also, like, don't force other people to label themselves. And also don't put so much pressure on labeling yourself. Like, if you're okay just vibing, then just vibe. You don't have to put a label on it if you don't want to. If you find power in a label and want to find one for yourself and feel comfortable doing that, then go ahead. But also, it's not important and not necessary. You know? That's what I mean. So just do what makes you comfortable, basically, is like the whole message. If you want a label, great. If you don't want a label, fine. But if it's somebody else's label, don't like force them to like have one, you know? That's it. Have you ever encountered a Karen IRL online? Yes, I used to work at GameStop. What do you think of people who make their sexuality their whole personality? Honestly, I feel like I'm one of those people. I'll admit it, it's a self-roast. I feel like I am one of those people. I talk about being queer a lot. I make a lot of jokes about being queer. I feel like I am guilty of that, so I can't really judge other people that do. And I don't, because I don't really care. Like, I'm proud to be queer, and I like talking about it, and I like helping other people, because I'm figuring it out, and I think it's nice to, like, talk about me, not fully understanding myself and not figuring it out, and making jokes about it, just to, like, normalize it and stuff like that, you know? Emma is queer? Are you new here? Holy fuck. Yeah, I just think it's something to like talk. I just like talking about it because I think it's helpful to people who like also don't know and don't have themselves figured out. And I'm 22 and I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? And I feel like teenagers especially feel like they really need a label to like legitimize themselves in the community. Quote unquote legitimize, like not if you're not like watching, I'm using air quotes, you know? But like you don't have to. I had a paranormal experience. I fucking wish. I want one so bad. I wanted one so bad last year. I wanted to either have a extraterrestrial or paranormal experience. I didn't have any, and I'm fucking pissed. Maybe this year. Maybe this will be the year. Because I'm a believer. I'm open to it. Hey, ghost. Come fuck me. Like, I'm waiting for it. You and Loey should go to a haunted place once. I'm sure we will. I want to go ghost hunting really bad. But I'm sure we will at some point. It's just gonna be, you know, pandemic shit, you know? We did stay at a haunted hotel when we were doing her road trip, when she was moving here. That was fun. But nothing happened. Didn't get fucked by a ghost, so what's the point? Hope, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you. How do you feel about vegan food? Oh, I love vegan food. If there's a vegan option, I like will always, as long as it's not like, you know, when they have like a vegan option, just like fucking lettuce, like not that shit. But like if there's like a vegan meat substitute or something, I will always take a vegan meat substitute over like any type of real meat, or like dairy or anything. Like I will, if there's vegan options, and they're like, you know, sometimes they have like horrible. I mean, they've gotten a lot better. I live in LA, so like the vegan options here are like really fucking good. Like, in LA, like, there's so many, like, it's very easy to eat vegan here, and, like, there's, like, very rarely, like, chances where, like, you can't get, like, at least, or vegetarian. It's very rarely when you can't get, like, a vegan or at least vegetarian option in LA. So that's nice. That's a big plus of living here. It's not as much in, like, New York and, like, the East Coast. It's a little bit more difficult. So I like that. I don't think I'd ever go fully vegan because I just have, like... Bill Nye, thank you for the Prime. I don't think I'd ever go fully vegan because I just have issues with eating in general, so I'm lucky when I do. Or can stomach something. But, if I ever can one day, I will be. And the more accessible it gets, like, the easier it will. Meat substitutes are disgusting and bad for you. No, they're not. What? Where the fuck are you getting this from? I mean, I guess it depends on the one, but if I'm eating, like, fucking tofu, it's not. What the hell's wrong with you? Confused on my sexuality. What do I do? Just vibe, bro. Just vibe. You don't gotta figure it out. Take your time with it. Just chill. It's no big deal. I don't know if that's good. I mean, again, that's kind of just what I talk about. Like, you don't have to label yourself. Like, just... I don't know what your specific circumstances are, so I can't really help you with, like, no further detail. So, like, with the little information I have, I'm like, don't put so much pressure on yourself. It's not that important, especially if you're young. I mean, fair in my chat, you should be 18 plus. This is an 18 plus chat. But in case you're a little liar, it's not that big of a deal. How you're like in LA. It's good. Vegan nuggies are always good. So true. Love vegan nuggets. They're so good. How much longer are you streaming for? I'll probably wrap up soon. It's been a long time. I'm sorry to my mods. Very interested in what you have to say for anything. Thanks. I'm glad. I just don't think about my sexuality. I don't either, really. Like, I didn't really care as much until the internet. Like, I was, like, pretty content, and then the internet, like, because people, like, started wanted labels so bad, like, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, someone in chat just said they, are 33 and only this year they, started using gender-neutral pronouns and found a new name that fit them. It takes time. It's a process, yeah. So there's no rush to figure yourself out. Again, this person's 33. I'm 22. I didn't start going by different pronouns until I was 20. And I didn't, I always knew I was queer. I knew I was into women since I was a kid, so that was easy. Never had an issue with that. But yeah. Yeah. Label yourself if you feel like you need it, but also, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, also, like, if you're more, like, previously labeled something, there's nothing wrong with, like, changing your label either, you know? Sometimes your life changes, sometimes things change. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel pretty confident in one, try it out. No big deal. I feel like, and if, again, sexuality can be fluid, so if it changes, it changes. I don't think it's that deep, you know? What are your pronouns? No, you haven't been mispronouncing me. I use any pronouns, but you don't have to use any, you know? Like, I use any, but, like, you can just use she, her, and, like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really, like, there's nothing, when I say any, I mean any. That includes neo-pronouns. Like, if you want to use neo-pronouns for me, I'm completely fine with that. I have no preference. You can just use whatever pronoun you want for me. I have zero preference. Do I have a cat? No. I'm a dog person. Yeah. And, like, I see a lot of people, like, sometimes, you know. Yeah. So, like, meditating, I used to. I don't anymore. I'm trying to get back into it. Meditating's actually really good for you, and it helped me a lot. So, I know it's really cringe, and, like, I'd always roll my eyes when people would tell me to meditate, but then it did really help my anxiety a lot. So, do with that information what you will. Meditating helps a lot. Gross? Gross to what? Do you want to fight? Do you want to throw hands? Soft girl sticks? What do you mean gross? I want to see what they have to say. Do you think coming out is a necessary thing to do? Not if you're not comfortable or it's going to put you in an unsafe situation. I love being trans. I'm glad that you love being trans. Anybody who is in my chat, you should. You know, there's no reason not to. Gross about being a dog person. See, cat people. Why'd you have to say gross? Just because I like an animal? Like, what the fuck? I think I'm gonna wrap up. Kind of burnt out, kind of tired, getting a little sleepy. Chat's slowing down. Talked a lot today. Talked a lot about some big topics. Talked about so many things. Such a good role model. I don't consider me a role model. I think I give good advice. I do. Don't consider me a role model. Don't do what I do. I make questionable decisions too. You know? Don't put expectations on me. Anyway. I'm gonna go. I'm tired. I just suddenly just, like, got tired. Like, it hit me, you know? Like, the sleepiness. But thank you for hanging out today. Thanks for chilling. I appreciate you all dearly. Yeah, thanks for being here. Let's see. Who we gonna say hello to today? Alright. I will see you guys whenever. I don't know. But thank you for hanging out today. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Stay safe. Don't do drugs. If you do drugs, do them safely. You know, brush your teeth if you haven't today. It'll be good for you. You'll feel good. You'll feel good. It's a baby steps. Baby steps. Give a little brush. And yeah. Say hi to the 5-up for me. Tell him you love him. Alright, see ya.